of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses.
Thanks for buying some fruit.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoom, zoom?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance? If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
All alone, shorthanded. Here's a drive. He shoots and scores. And Slinger dinked him out of his shorts. The Samarzik, who's got a three-point night going, sends it in front. Schulte top shelf. Oh, what a play! It's the Demons back with it again. Here's a drive. Top shelf. They score. Now Swagstu's in. He'll turn and fire. Top shelf. Oh, Ben Swagstu right where Grandma keeps the cookies. Came up big back door. Another. Oh, my goodness. Down into the splits goes Trey Sortland. Somebody call the cops. That was highway robbery. Here's a slop shot. Ekblad from the line. He shoots and scores. Here with Lewis. But Lewis turns and fires. He scored. Lead pass. In comes Hamsbaugh. He's all alone. He shoots and scores. Puck's out in front. Here's a drive. One-timer. Deal. Shoots. He scores. Swagstu's into the zone. Oh, he's down. How about the hit of the week coming there? The right-handed shot beats Conklin, sends it into the net. Mandan takes a 1-0 lead. Out in front, Morelli's got it. He'll try and fire. He shoots and scores. Oh, boy, Mac Morelli with a twisted wrister. Nine teams inside of the West Region play for North Dakota high school hockey points and standings through the regular season. Tonight, number 1 and number 9 come together according to the standings in this West Region showdown. You can throw those numbers out the window tonight because number 9 beat number 1 earlier on this year on number 1's home ice. Minot High and Mandan tonight from the Starion Ice Complex and the Cadillac Rink here in Mandan, North Dakota. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome in to the Shields pregame show for tonight's North Dakota West Region North Dakota high school hockey matchup on the PSP Network. Shields offers gear, clothing, sporting goods. All your passions are covered at Shields. From clothing and fashion to sporting goods and fishing and hunting gear. There's so much more at Shields about it. They bring you the pregame show here tonight. I am Nick Hulberg. Glad to have you aboard on the PSP Network. This is a solo mission here tonight from Mandan as these two hockey teams come together. It should be a good one. Matt Morelli at home here tonight. Matt, hope you're sitting back and enjoying tonight's matchup on the PSP Network. He'll be back in action with us next week when Minot High travels to Botno to take on the Botno Braves. Minot comes in at 9-7 overall on the year, 7-3 in the West Region. 6-8 for the Mandan Braves inside the West, and 6-11 overall. Think about that for just a moment. 6 wins on the season, and that has you at number 9 inside the West Region standings out of the 9 that are there. It's almost unheard of, and that's just how this year's been inside of North Dakota high school hockey. It has been a fun season to be a part of, to say the least. Tonight should be a good one on the PSP Network. It is senior night for the Mandan Braves here tonight on their home ice surface. Let's take a look at the standings around North Dakota. These standings brought to you by our friends at Magic City Inspections. Magic City Inspections is a locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online, MinotInspections.com. Big thank you to Minot Inspections. Continued support of North Dakota high school athletics on the PSP Network. Let's start in the West Region. Minot number 1 right now inside the West. 10 games played for them. They've got 29 points. Played the least amount of games inside the conference, and they currently have the most points. Jamestown sitting with 29 as well, but they've already played 2 more games than Minot High, and the Magi have the tiebreaker over the Blue Jays. Bismarck High is number 3 with 23 points, but the Demons are banged up. They lost Gavin Rader 2 nights ago in a matchup against Legacy. Bismarck High just cannot catch a break here in 21-22. Legacy currently number 4. Mario Lamoureux's team has 22 points on the year. Williston number 5 with 19 points on the season. Williston's got 1 game less played than Bismarck High and Legacy as they try to track down a top 4 spot in the West. Botno Rugby currently with 19 points as well. 6-5 for a record for Botno Rugby. Dickinson at 6-7 for 18 points on the year. Century at number 8 with 17 points. And Mandan with 16 points on the season has them at number 9. Hazen Beulah, of course, is 0-11. Somebody take them off the list already. No offense to anyone at Hazen. It's just time for that to happen. They are 1-14 on the season. They'll try to get into the WDA tournament here in 21-22. On the east side of the state of North Dakota, Red River, number 1 right now, tied with Davies with a record of 11-1 on the season for both the Riders and the Eagles, but it's Red River that's got 3 more points, 34-31. So Red River's number 1, Davies is 2, Fargo North is 3, 23 points for them on the year, 22 points for South Chandley, they're number 4. Grand Forks Central having an off season, but you'd have to guess they're probably going to be in the mix when it comes down to tournament time. 17 points for them, has them in the 5th spot. West Fargo Cheyenne, well, they have 12 points, and they also have 8 losses on the year. Minot High handed them their most recent loss, 6-1 at Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena over the weekend. West Fargo number 7, Park River number 8, Devils Lakes number 9, Mayville Portland, same thing as Hazen, not playing a varsity schedule this year, but they are still on the list. Those numbers brought to you by Magic City Inspections, a locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online, monetinspections.com. Well, look around the region here tonight, brought to you by Clean Tech, is next. 24/7 disaster response and restoration services at Clean Tech. Clean Tech's been coming to the rescue since 1992. Find them online, cleantechllc.us. Clean Tech, proud supporter of high school athletics in North Dakota. Games that took place earlier on this week, Hayes and Beulah lost to Williston 10-0. Bottineau Rugby beat Grafton Park River 4-3. Bismarck Century beat Dickinson by a goal 3-2. Red River shut out Central 1-0. How do you like that crosstown rivalry? Guaranteed Purple Arena was lively that night. The Riders one goal better than Central, and Red River had the shutout that night. Fargo North down Devils Lake 4-0. West Fargo Cheyenne and West Fargo got together. It was actually the Mustangs that had a victory on Tuesday night. Bismarck Legacy took care of Bismarck High 7-3 on Tuesday. And Davies down South Shanley by a goal at 3-2. Other games tonight taking place inside of the West region tonight. Dickinson is at Jamestown for a 7:30 tilt with Matt Stocker's crew. It's the only other game of the West. On the east side of the state, West Fargo and Grafton Park River lock horns tonight. That one's already underway, and Grand Forks Central is at Devils Lake to take on the Firebirds. Games tomorrow, West Fargo Cheyenne at Davies, Bottineau Rugby at Bismarck High, Williston at Century. That should be a good one. Both those two games should be good. Bottineau Rugby at Bismarck and Williston at Century. Grand Forks Red River is at West Fargo. Hayes and Beulah travels to Mayville, Portland. Fargo North is at Jamestown. Those are the games tomorrow taking place inside of North Dakota high school hockey. That look around the region brought to you by our friends at Clean Tech, where you can find 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. Find them online, cleantechllc.us. Clean Tech coming to the rescue since 1992. Got the music pumping in this place. The crowd continues to file in for senior night tonight for the Mandan Braves. It should be a good one on the PSP network. Mandan looking to see if they could come out of a shell where they've been shut out for 2 games straight. Minot High looking to see if they can win their 3rd straight here tonight. Tale of 2 teams tonight. We'll come back. We'll dive into that and then get set for our Coach's Corner as well. It's North Dakota High School Hockey right here on the PSP network.
Your eyes could talk. They'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
This broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by BNC National Bank, Planning Team Financial, Sport Clips, Tires Plus, Bismarck LASIK, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, The Medicine Shop, Hub International Insurance, The Chuppy Clinic, and Prairie Rose Family Dentists. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Seven to nothing in the last 2 for the Mandan Braves on the wrong side of the score sheet.
They've been goose-egged twice in a row in Center West Region play. Minot High on the other side comes off of a 6-1 victory over West Fargo Cheyenne. Tonight they lock horns in a West Region affair here on the PSP Network. It should be a good one. Thanks for joining us tonight. Nick Hulberg on the call here tonight. Matt Morelli on assignment back in Magic City, Without Matty here tonight, it's a one-man show. Happy to still be here, however. Matt will be back in action with us on next Tuesday when we head up to Botno to the Lumberdome for a chilly one against the Botno Braves. A 6-point night for the Magi coming up a week, in just a little under a week, next Tuesday night up at the Lumberdome. This is the Shields pregame show tonight, by the way. Shields offers clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions from fishing to fashion. Shop sporting goods, clothing, hunting, and fishing gear, and more at Shields of Minot. They bring you the pregame show here tonight. And a matchup that is always interesting and intriguing when you look at it on paper. Two teams that like to play each other physical. They like to play each other rough. And it's a team in Mandan that handed Minot one of their losses on the season. Minot inside of the conference has 3 losses on the year. It came in a shootout to Mandan. Dickinson snubbed them as well. So did Jamestown. Minot still got a point out of Mandan, however, but it's a Minot High team. As we look at the numbers coming in, has gone 6-4 in their last 10, 3-2 in their last 5. A team that has done a nice job outscoring their opponents 17-12 in those last 5 games. It's Mandan on the other side that we talked about just a moment ago. They have not fared that well. They've been outscored by 15 in their last 5. They've gone 1-4 in that time frame. They've only scored 7 goals in their last 5 games, giving up 22. Some numbers that Leif Madsen looks to change here tonight in this WDA showdown, at a big one. Mandan number 9 of the conference, Minot High number 1 inside of the conference here tonight. Let's take a further dive into these numbers here, brought to you by the UPS Store. UPS Store located on South Broadway, and Minot is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturdays 8:30 to 3. The UPS Store, the Marketplace Foods Plaza, for all of your packing and shipping needs. A big thank you to the UPS Store for their continued support of North Dakota high school athletics. The Mandan Braves, coached by Leif Madsen in year number 5, again are 4-4 at home, 6-8 overall inside of the conference. They return to their home ice here tonight. It's senior night for these gentlemen here tonight, so we'll have some parents come onto the ice as we salute the 4 seniors here for the Mandan Braves. We'll show that to you here on the PSP Network. Always an important night for these student athletes when they have one more opportunity to celebrate with family and friends here inside of the hockey venue. Mandan's led here by Carter Keelan. 15 points for him coming into tonight. 11 goals and 4 assists for the junior. Currently number 1 on the list for the Braves. 13 points for Matt Hayter. Hayter's a sophomore that's got 10 goals on the season. 10 assists and 3 goals for 13 points on the year. Team high is that 11 goals that you see for Carter Keelan, the junior forward. Only 2 players on this Mandan lineup that have 5 or more goals on the season. 2 players with 10-plus points for Mandan. Scoring has been hard to come by for the Mandan Braves here in 21-22. For the Magi, well, scoring hasn't been that hard to come by. They've got 7 players with 10-plus points on the season. They've got 5 guys that have 5 or more goals on the year. Here's the kicker. Mac Morelli's one of them, 21 points for him. He's the point leader for the Magi. He's out tonight after a disqualification against West Fargo Cheyenne. So is Zach Deal. 4 goals, 12 assists for 16 points for Deal. He's out of the lineup here tonight. He was DQ'd in an altercation at the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena in a wild contest. That was like a 1992 Minot Americans matchup with Sheyenne and Minot High in that third period of play. He's out tonight as well as Deal. Riley Hagen's out and Briggs Pickard is out. Pickard has 9 points on the season as well. So Minot High is going to be missing 46 points of production here tonight between Pickard, Deal, and Morelli. The good news for the Magi, Jaden Luck leads them in scoring along with Morelli. Luck's got 21 points on the season, 9 goals, 12 assists for him. He's a senior that has played in every game on the year for the Magi, one of the tops inside of the West region. 13 points for Jackson Bradley, the D-man. 13 points for Brock Jones, who's been good on the year as well. 10 for Ben Swankstu and 10 for Kelton Esslinger. We talked about 16 for Deal. He's out tonight. 9 for Pickard. He's out tonight. 21 for Morelli. He's out tonight. But Minot High has some studs in the lineup still. And two of those studs that are going to play, one on each side here tonight, are the goaltenders. Let's take a look at our goaltender matchup here tonight. That's brought to you by the Medicine Shop of Bismarck. The Medicine Shop, proud to support local athletes. The Medicine Shop offers free delivery. You can get your flu shot as well at the Medicine Shop. Goaltender matchup tonight looks like this. Noah Conklin, .259 goals against average and an .892 save percentage for the senior. He's got 9-7 in his senior campaign. He's given up 44 goals on the year. You take away some of those big ones, the Roseau matchup and some of those others where he got shellacked a little bit, those numbers would look quite a bit better. He's been good as the years continued here for Minot High. He goes tonight against the sophomore Bennett Langgang, .325 goals against average and a 90% save percentage for him. He's 2-7 here in his sophomore year. He's played in 10.7 games on the season. There's your goaltender matchup brought to you by the Medicine Shop of Bismarck here in the capital city. Well, senior night tonight inside of Schwann Cadillac Rink here at Starrett Ice Complex. We salute the seniors for the Mandan Braves tonight. They, along with the rest of the home team, look to see if they can get back onto the winning side of the column in the score sheet, into the standings list. More importantly, they look to get some traction before tournament time here tonight, but they've got a tough challenge at hand. The number one team inside of the West region is in town. That's the Magi from Minot High. Buckle up tight. More of the Shields pregame show when we come back. We'll talk to both coaches on the Tires Plus Coaches Corner. We'll do that next when we come back to Mandan for North Dakota High School Hockey.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Welcome back to our Shields pregame show. It's now time for the Tires Plus Coaches Corner. All brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. Find them online, TiresPlusND.com. We have the opportunity now to talk to Leif Matson in year number 5, former Minot High captain and now the head coach of the Mandan Braves. Leif, as always, great to see you. How are things here tonight?
It's great. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Senior night for you guys. 4 seniors. What does this mean for those guys here tonight? Maybe a little more for the parents, maybe, than the kids. How do you view senior night here tonight?
As a coach, it's always fun to see kids just graduate from our program. They've been since they were little, seeing them growing up, from peewees to bottoms to, JV to varsity to get that ice. And it's, coming full circle for them and, the parents, it's a special day. So hopefully we can we can get a victory out of it.
It's a big one tonight. Minot High comes in as the number one team in the West region right now, up there with Jamestown, and a team that earlier on this year, you guys took one from the Magi at the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena. What was your big takeaway from that game? Do you remember? That was at the start of the year, of course, but do you have a takeaway from that game and the key to success to winning earlier this year against Minot High?
Yeah, that was one of the earlier games that we had, and we just did things simple. We just got pucks deep and just started working and getting it on net. And we're fortunate enough to win that one in a shootout. We had Dom Kautzman play lights out against a good goaltending that night, and expect the same with Bennett tonight. But we just got to take care of business out of our own end and get it across the red line, get it deep, and work our low cycle and get it on net.
You've had a lifetime inside of the WDA, growing up playing, coaching, being a part of it in all sorts of different capacities. You guys have had a roller coaster season, 6-8-2 for you right now, and a team that is at the bottom of the barrel inside the West region. The question for you here is, have you ever seen the WDA this way? And is there a time that you can remember where there was this much parity, not only at the top, in the middle, but at the bottom as well?
No. I know a WDA tournament time back in the early 2000s, I think some 7 seeds were knocking off 2 or 6 and 3 or whatever the case. But we're down at number 9 right now, but there's about 5-6 teams with just one more point ahead of us. So we're wrapping up our season. We got 12 points left on the line, and this is crucial. So it's either going to be, doing a playing game, hosting one, or go traveling somewhere, or not even worrying about it. So we're boys know that, their back's against the wall, and we have to do everything to take care of business.
I know that it will come out of my mouth at least a handful of times tonight that you can throw the numbers right out the window of this one. But one of the numbers that I would like to talk about, last 2 you guys have been shut out. What do you look to get moving on the offensive side to put some points on the board tonight?
That was good. That was a good lesson for us with that. I mean, our schedule has been fairly fortunate. We've stayed out of injuries, but we're getting games Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and for the most part. And now we finally had a little bit of break, so we had to go back and work on the fundamentals and just work on shooting and trying to find it, make it fun, again for the guys. So we definitely have to stick to that game plan of just getting pucks to the net and don't worry about finding that perfect shot. Just throw it in there and look for that second chance opportunity.
Is there one X factor for you tonight to take 3 points from Minot on your home ice tonight?
Minot, they're banging up. They're short a little bit. I think from the last game they had a couple injuries or a couple of DQs, whatever the case is. But they're going to come out flying. This is just as important game as it for us. So we're going to start taking care of it with our back end. It's going to start with the goaltender in the blue paint versus winning those races. In the D zone to making a play, to taking that to the next level into the neutral ice and so forth, and then falling on our O zone time. So as long as we can take care of just the little things, it's all going to add up in the end.
I sure appreciate you. Great to see you as always, and best of luck here tonight.
Thanks, Nick.
That's Leif Matson, the head coach of the Mandan Braves. When we come back, we'll talk to John Grubb, the head coach of the Minot High Magicians. It's the Braves and the Magi tonight to the WDA Slugfest right here on the PSP Network. Welcome back to our Shields pregame show. It's time now for the Tires Plus Coach's Corner. Mr. John Grubb, the co-head coach of the Magi, joins us now. First of all, Coach, thanks for some time here tonight.
Absolutely.
Big one tonight. Each and every one of them seem to be a big one in the West region this year. You take on Mandan at 6-8 inside the West region, the bottom of the barrel right now. Can you throw those numbers out the window here tonight when you look at the paper?
Yeah, you can for sure. We lost in the shootout to them out Minot early in the year. A game where we probably control a lot of the play, but their goaltender played well and we didn't do enough things to score. And they've shown, I believe they have 6 region wins already this year. They beat some good teams, and anybody can win this year, and that's kind of the way the standings are shaking out. So it's a huge game.
Let's go back to the last game, a non-conference matchup with West Fargo Cheyenne. That looked like the Minot Americans from the 90s in that contest. Guys are a little banged up, some suspensions out of that. Can you just touch on the ordeal at the end of the hockey game there where Morelli and Deal ended up getting tossed, your overall takeaway, and how do you view that?
Yeah, I mean, we weren't super happy about it. We didn't feel like, maybe we were the team that brought a lot of that on. And, in the end, we lose 2 kids. Cheyenne loses 2 kids out of that game, and I think we got kind of the raw end of the stick. But, it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it, and we got to move forward with the group that we have tonight. And, otherwise, we're very happy with the way the kids played and the way they, the way they controlled themselves in that game. I don't think we ever lost our heads over any of the stuff we were doing too much. The little scrum gets us 2 guys kicked out, but it wasn't like our kids were going in there throwing punches and things like that. So, we were proud of the way they handled themselves, and it was nice to get a good win.
Anytime you can beat an East team 6-1, you certainly should be satisfied. The lineup, however, tonight after that game, 2 kids that were banged up in the contest, 2 suspensions, that puts you guys 4 guys short. What does that do to your lineup here tonight, and what will we see here tonight out of the Magi?
I guess, on the positive side, you have to say, hey, it's going to give some other kids some opportunity tonight. Maybe it's opportunity they've been waiting for this year. They're going to get their chance. And sometimes when a team's back's up against the wall, sometimes you see some really good things from some kids, and they step up and they show you maybe things you haven't seen throughout the year. And I think that's what we're hoping for tonight, that we get one of those efforts that's that comes from deep.
Power play will change quite a bit without Deal and Morelli. Do we see some different guys back there quarterbacking your 2 studs on the man advantage or out?
Yeah, we'll just slot guys in as we need to. Esslinger will be out there with that group, and so will Ben. And, Ben sure can shoot the puck. So we're going to try to put him in a position where he can shoot that puck, and, we expect him to have some success with it.
Coming down the stretch here now, we get closer and closer to region tournament time. I ask you this all the time, but an emphasis on a win here tonight as we get closer. You guys are sitting number 1 right now. Feels pretty good to have a number 1 on your back going into that tournament, doesn't it?
It would. It'd be great. But, this year it's kind of those things like, who knows what the number 1's going to get you, or the number 2 or the number 3. You could finish first or second in the region and get a matchup in the first round that doesn't even fit your team very well. So I think it's more about just playing good hockey right now, focusing on playing good hockey going into tournament time, and we'd like to walk out here with 3 points. With that being said,
Leif Matson always has his hockey team ready to go, a hard hat, lunch pail type of group each and every year. What do we expect out of that matchup here tonight? And is there a key tonight if you guys want to get those 3 points?
Yeah, I think in Minot they show they've gotten good goaltending throughout the year, so we need to get to the net and make life tough on them. Both goalies have played really well for them this season. Both are young goalies, and this team's shown they capitalize off chances they get going the other way, and that's kind of been the recipe for success. So we need to work a lot harder to get to the net tonight than we did in Minot. If we do that, we should be able to score some goals.
Sure, appreciate your time. Best of luck as always here tonight.
Thanks.
That's John Grubb, co-head coach of the Magi. When we come back to our Shields pregame show, we're going to dive further into the numbers of this one and then bring you the opening face-off tonight. A West Region showdown between the Braves and the Magi is right here on the PSP Network.
Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Where attacks, there's a takeaway by Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff on the open floor rises up. Oh, the one-handed rip by Trayson Eagle Staff.
Doppler gave a little bit of a look on that one, and then he went in and just whammed it with the right hand.
Oh, Eagle Staff with the rip.
This broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Shields, Premier Chiropractic, First International Bank and Trust, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, the Minot Hockey Boosters, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Clean Tech, the UPS Store, Magic City Inspections, Planet Pizza, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Subway, Century Eyewear, Qdoba, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Jersey Mike Subs, Pro Style Production DJ Services, and the Beaupre Law Firm.
Well, buckle up tight. Just about set for North Dakota High School West Region Hockey tonight on the PSP Network. Nick Hulberg, glad to have you on the call here tonight. It is the Shields pregame show. Shields offers clothing, footwear, and gear for all your passions. From fishing to fashion shop, sporting goods, clothing, hunting, and fishing gear, and more at Shields of Minot. Shields brings you the pregame show tonight. There you get a good look at the goaltender, Bennett Langgang, who's in the zone and ready for this showdown here tonight as the official introductions take place inside of the Schwann Cadillac rink here at Starion Complex as the road team, the visiting Magi, have their official introductions take place right now here on the PSP Network. Without Matt Morelli tonight, don't worry, he'll be back with us on Tuesday nights. Sure appreciate Matt Morelli's help this year on the PSP Network. Former University of North Dakota Fighting Sioux, former Minot High magician. He does a great job on these broadcasts. He's got the night off here tonight, so it will be a one-man show. We'll make sure that we do our best to try to analyze the plays as best we can, just like Mr. Matt Morelli does on each and every one of these broadcasts. Well, a good crowd on hand tonight as this place is lively and ready for this West Region affair. I don't think there's any secret that Mandan and Minot High don't really get along on the ice surface, the 200 by 85 sheet, and they certainly haven't at the Pepsi rink or here the Starion over the last few seasons. A little chip on the shoulder maybe for the Magi, losing to this Mandan team earlier on this year. But a number and some stats that hop off the paper. We told you we'd dive further into them. In the last 13 matchups for Minot High, they've gone 12-1 against Mandan in this venue. 78-18, the Magi have outscored Mandan in Mandan, I should say, not at this venue. They used to play at the All Seasons Arena down by the school. But they've gone 78-18 on the plus versus minus goals and goals against Mandan, 12-1. At home, they've gone 10-3, outscoring Mandan 65-31. Throw those numbers out the window again because it doesn't matter. Tonight could be a different story inside of West Region play. They're going to go toe-to-toe when we come back. We'll have our opening face-off when we return. It's North Dakota High School Hockey on the PSP Network. The Braves and Magi. Rumble next.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online.
God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. That doesn't fire you up tonight. I'm not exactly sure what will. Fantastic rendition of our nation's national anthem here tonight. That young lady with a fantastic job to get everybody set and ready for this one here this evening. Well, Minot High is going to be in maroon tonight. Mandan's going to be in their home whites. Minot High will travel from the right to the left for the first and the third. Mandan left to the right. left to the right for the first and the third. Andrew Goodmanson checked in tonight, as he always does. He brings you the opening face-off each and every night for Minot High Magicians hockey. It's been that way for quite a few years now. He didn't have a whole lot of time tonight, but he did check in. As Andrew Goodmanson would say, I will be at Whiskey 9. All right, Goody, glad to hear that that's going well. Open a restaurant called Whiskey 9 in the Magic City. We recommend you check that out. Andrew Goodmanson from 701 Realty brings you the opening draw here tonight. A little occupied at Whiskey 9. Conklin gets the call for the Magi. He's in the blue paint over on our right. Sitting on an 89% save percentage. He goes tonight against the sophomore on the other side. That's Bennett Langang. 90% for him at a 3.25. Conklin, a senior. Bennett Langang, a sophomore. We're underway here from the Starry and Ice Complex in the Schwab Cadillac Rank here in Mandan, North Dakota for this West Region showdown tonight. Minot High and Mandan. Mandan's got the puck early. Here's a drive, save, rebound shot. Oh, they scored out in front. Carter Keeland puts that one in on a costly turnover for the Magi, and Keeland nets his 12th goal of the year. That's a team high and point number 16. We're only 25 seconds in. Hello. Carter Keeland didn't wait long on that one. That is goal number 12, point 16. And number 7's got Mandan on the board early. 1-0. Let's listen in to Dave Beachel. Keeland's on the board. Mandan leads this one by a score of 1-0 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Early tally here tonight to Mandan. And it's going to be Keeland from number 34, Matt Hayter. And Hayter gets on the board with an assist here tonight. Hayter picks up point number 14. That was assist number 11. That's a team high on the assist column here tonight. Faceoff comes down at Langang's glove side. Not even a minute in yet tonight. Mandan's got the early lead on the Magi from Minot High. Puck's taken here on the near side wall. Deals at the line, trying to chip it ahead forward. It's going to be pushed back out into Minot High territory. Radke's back for the Magi, and Radke has some company there. Radke takes it to the near side. Up it comes to Buckmeyer, and Jans Buckmeyer throws it through neutral ice where into the zone it comes for Gilmore. He'll take it down. He's been good for the Magi since he came into the varsity lineup here this year. Gilmore wearing number 28. Langang goes down. He'll make the stop here with a minute 26 complete to the opening frame here tonight to the PSP Network. Again, Nick Holberg, glad to have you aboard on the call here tonight for North Dakota High School hockey. Always fun when Mandan and Minot get together on the ice surface. We mentioned those numbers earlier on here tonight. The Minot has had the better of the Braves over time. Times are changing inside the West region, however, and you're starting to see that more and more across the board with the numbers and the scores that are being put up on any given night. Mandan number 9 in the West and 6 wins on the season. It's hard to believe that, isn't it? Team that's at the bottom of the barrel could have that many victories on the year. Well, they do. And they've got a lead right now on the number 1 team in the West underneath the goal line. Schuster's down there with Bradley. Bradley trying to saucer it back to Schuster. It's spun back over to the far side. Picked up here by Bachmeyer. He's going to work it out to center. Comes up to center where it's taken and dumped right back in for the Magi and Reed Cooper. Sends it down to the corner, but it's the Braves that work back up to center. Far wing, up over center it came. And then it was Jones that had it. He took it away, moved it forward. Swankstu's got it. And here's Ben Swankstu with a lane up to Jaden Luck. He's in. Luck is going to turn and fire. Oh, tried to send that one high to the top shelf, but he sent it wide. Puck's handled down by the Braves, and they work it across the line where Jones handles again. Big Ben Jones is across. Brock Jones is across the line. I apologize. He was tripped up on the play, and it's going to be worked back away in front. Oh, deadly turnover again. Here's a drive. Luck fired that one forward. And the stop was made from Langang. Worked around the point. Cooper's got it at the line. Cooper fired forward. Knocked down. Braves push it out to back of the retrieve for the Magi is Jackson Bradley in his own territory. He goes down to the corner. It's taken by the Braves. They're out in front with it again. Puck's going to go back away to the far side wall, and it's going to be picked up here by Mandan. They work it across the line. This is Helbling down to the corner. Sent in front. Oh, one-timer. That opportunity for Matt Hayter sent it wide. Comes back away to the Braves, and they fire down here from Keelan. Sends it into the zone. Minot High's got plenty of real estate here. And it's Jaden Luck that turns the burners on. He goes up over the blue line, now the red. Mandan's back the other way with it. They dump this one down. Will we have an icing? We will. A stop with 13:35 left in the opening period tonight. That icing is brought to you by Chumpy Clinic of Bismarck. Chumpy Clinic offers more than basic adjustments of the spine. Chumpy Clinic is concerned about the overall health and wellness of each patient and the services that meets the greater demands of their current health needs. Find them online, chumpy.com. Puck sent down by the Braves into Minot High territory. They scored 25 seconds in tonight. It was Carter Keelan's 16th point of the year. Up to center it comes. And the puck's going to be touched. Went off a skate, I believe. Did it go up and into the Minot High bench? I'm not sure where that one went. Stop of the play brings us back to the blocker side of Noah Conklin. Well, we talked about Mandan needing a way to find an answer on how not to be goose-egged again. They were shut out 2 games in a row. Coming into tonight, outscored 7-0 in their last 2 contests inside the region. They don't wait long here tonight on senior night. Leif Madsen had them ready to rock and roll here in this showdown here tonight. Puck's going to be taken here on the far side wall, down with it into Minot High territory. Out of their own zone, it comes down to Chance Buckmeyer up the near side, up to center. It's taken here by the Braves, and they're going to work it right back in. Comes back in behind Noah Conklin. Going to work on it, there's Brock Madsen. Minot High is banged up without Deal and Morelli here tonight. They're also without Pickard, also without Hagen. So without those gentlemen, they only had 9 total players for JV here tonight. Short bench for the Magi across the board with suspensions and the injuries. Minot High didn't have any trouble with the Mandan JV tonight, however. They won 5-3 with 9 players on the bench. It's not easy to do. Here's the Hail Mary pass. This one up to one of those JV guys that played earlier on tonight. Into the zone he comes. That's Abrahamson. He's plastered down there. Comes underneath the net. Buckmeyer had it momentarily. Abrahamson back in after it. Threw it out in front. It's loose in the slot. Bradley's going to work in with it. Taken here by the Braves. They've got a 3-on-2. Back the other way into the Minot High zone. They're over the Minot High line. Shuffling it towards the net. Conklin just gloves that one. A can of corn there for Conklin. He'll hang on to it with 11:52 to play here in our opening period. Mandan leads 1-0 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Hang around for tonight's post-game show. It's brought to you by Shots Crossroads here tonight. Shots Crossroads in the Magic City, where team buses are always welcome. Planning Team Financial down in Bismarck brings you the post-game show tonight as well. Here's a drive that came in that was knocked down. Puck's going to be worked back up to center. Taken here by Cooper. Moved ahead forward and then back into Mandan territory. They're going to work on it on the far side wall, trying to spin it out of the zone. It's going to be held there by the Magi and Bradley. He'll fire towards the net. That one hit the knob of the stick of Langang. Comes away to the near side. Down to the corner it comes. Out with it is Schuster. He had a hat trick in the JV game. Schuster center slot. Dropped it back. Off to Brock Jones, and Jones handles here. Here's big Brock Jones. Spin move. Went back away to the near side corner. Up top it comes. Here's Cooper with a drive from the line. Comes back to Bradley. He'll whistle on in. That one through traffic. Goes back away to the far side wing. Swankstu's out with it, and Swankstu works it back across the blue line. Drops it back. Here's Bradley in. Fired, save. Bouncing puck back to Swankstu. Soccered forward. Taken by the Braves. And they're going to fire this one all the way down the length of the ice off of Colton Barrett. And an icing on Mandan with 10:49 left in the opening period. Still 1-0 Braves on the goal early on tonight from Carter Keelan, his 16th point of the year. Special thanks to Andrew Woodbeck helping us out tonight, running the camera tonight on the PSP Network. His dad, the goaltender coach for Minot High School. Part of the Team USA program as well across USA Hockey. Bouncing puck comes center slot, comes back to Swangstu. Dropped down over to Jones, and Jones handles now underneath the net where he went over to Jaden Luck. Luck's got it here, shuffled back up top. Here's a drive coming, that one through traffic. Underneath the net comes to Luck. He batted it off of Langang, taken by the Braves. They try to clear, they can't. And it's held in at the line here by Cooper, only momentarily. And then back to center it comes to Brock Jones. Has to wait for Luck to touch up on sides. He was close, but they are whistled. And the faceoff will come back onto the neutral ice zone here with 10:10 left in the opening period tonight. We sure appreciate you folks for joining us on the PSP Network for North Dakota High School Hockey. Minot High's got 3 games left of the season. They travel to Dickinson. They travel to Bottineau. They've got Williston and Legacy at home. I think Legacy at home. We must have 4 games left. I've got that one mistaken possibly. Hang on a sec. Here's a drive coming. Stop from Conklin's made. Puck's taken by Radke after the save from Conklin. Puck's taken back away to the far side. Up to the blue line. It's taken there and dumped right back in. Brady Helbling upended at the line from Radke. And Radke's going to cross center with it with a backhand. He sends it ahead forward. Puck's taken here by the Braves. They go back to center. Taken away here by Jans Buckmeyer. He throws it across, trying to feed Esslinger. Goes back away up at center now where Deal's ridden off to play. He's hit there from Tucker Horner. Horner's still going to work on it. Minot High's going to need to wait to touch up on the change and into the zone. Meanwhile, come the Braves. Here's a drive that came in. Trinity Anderson fired that one in, but he sent it wide. And it's taken by Mandan again on the near side wing where they chip it back in over the head of Deal, and in after it is Radke. Radke up to Jans Buckmeyer. Buckmeyer up to center, tried to feed Hansen. Comes back away now where it's going to go to Abrahamson. He throws it across the neutral zone. Taken here and chipped ahead on a handle for the Magi. This is Radke who's got it. He'll dump it right back down in behind Lange. Braves are back at the retrieve in their own territory. From the near side, they go up to center ice with it, right back in. Abrahamson turns and fires all high riser. That one went over the glove of the head. All the way back up to the far side it comes, where it's pushed out to center. All the way down, Tyler Liffrig says no icing. And Bradley's back in after it. Bradley just dropped it back again. Another bad turnover from Bradley out in front. Puck is going to be taken here. And we go back the other way now to Hansen. And Hansen's going to come back over center ice down the blue line. Hansen had his pocket picked. Puck comes away to Buckmeyer. And that's Parker Buckmeyer that sent it to his partner on the near side. Bradley's been steady Eddie on the blue line for the Magi here tonight. He's up for our Player of the Week nomination. And that award brought to you by Jersey Mike's, where Jersey Mike's is a sub above. It really is super delicious stuff at Jersey Mike's. Bradley's been good. He's just had a couple miscues on the back end here tonight. One of them resulted in the first goal of the hockey game. Puck's going to be taken across the blue line. Comes back down to Jones. Jones dropped off now to Luck. Back to Jones. All in front. Comes back down to Swags too. Soccered it towards the net. Puck's taken here by Mandan. And they're going to bring it back up to center ice and dump it ahead into the Minot High territory. Matt Hayter takes it down into the corner. Bradley to Jones behind the net. 7:25 to play in the opening period. Jones coughed that one up, and now it's Jones that's got it again here. Throws it off the glass. Gingerly held it easily. Here's a drive coming, and Conklin gets the stop there for the Magi. Here with 7:15 to play in the opening period of play. Minot High trailing Mandan by a score of 1-0 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Well, credit Mandan. They've came to play with some jam here tonight on their senior night. However, Minot High making it easy for them in the offensive zone for the Braves here tonight. Minot High having a little bit of an issue getting that puck out of their own end and keeping it away from the no zone here tonight. Taken by Radke on the near side. It's going to be sent back into the corner. Braves have it underneath the goal line. They go to work on it. It's Esslinger that spins it out. Comes back away down to Buckmeyer. He tries to clear. Good pressure on the forecheck coming here as it's taken by Tate Olson. He's got it underneath the net. He's met there by Radke. Now it's pushed ahead forward by the Magi. They're trying to clear. Bouncing puck out to the center slot. It's taken at center again, and it's taken here by Dalton Fleck, and he's just going to send this one down into the corner. Taken here, back behind the net. Deal scrubbing for it. Push back up to the far side line. At the far side line, the puck's going to be taken here. Fired that one just wide of the cage, and now it's going to come back away to Brady Helblake. Threw it across the goal mouth. Nobody there. Esslinger trying to get a handle on it. It's Mandan with excellent pressure here with 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the opening period. They lead 1-0, and they look for more as it's held in at the far line. Colton Barron's got it. He sends it right back in. Radke goes over to Deal, his partner. Now Deal's going to turn it up out of the zone. Threw that one right across the middle again, and now it's going to be taken by Deal. And Deal skates it up to center. He'll just fire it right back in behind the Minot High net. We're in after it here for Mandan. It's picked up here by Brady Helblake. Comes back away now to the Magi and Hansen. Off to Bradley. Bump pass up to center. Nobody there for the Magicians. And it's taken and dumped in now by Eli Hansen down to the corner. Hansen's going to dump it down, goes back in, far side wing. Out with it comes Abrahamson. Oh, he's tattooed on the far side wall. Big hit there. Comes back away now to Colton Schuster underneath the net. Hansen got it back there, and it's going to come back away on the near side down and deep where the scrub continues with 5:22 left here in the opening period. Give the credit to Mandan here tonight. They've been good so far in this hockey game. Puck's going to come back way here to the near side wing. Holding the line, it's Hansen. Smacked out of there here by Mandan. And back with it is Reed Cooper in his own territory. Off of Schuster. Couldn't get it into the zone. Taken here by the Braves, and they're going to carry it down into Minot High territory. Beachel in after it. Reed Cooper there after it as well. It's taken here by Luck, and now Luck's going to turn the motor on. Luck's going to turn it up to center. Got past Jones. Down it comes, and Minot High charged with an icing with 4:48 to play here in this opening period. You see Brock Jones look up towards the rafters with some frustration here tonight. Does not look like a team that just got done mopping up West Fargo Cheyenne 6-1 on Saturday afternoon, and a team that leads the West region here tonight. Credit Mandan, they've been good with some intensity here tonight, but Minot High just making some miscues here in this West region showdown. There's one that comes down too far in front of Jane Luck. That's an icing call with 4:40 left in the opening period. That's why you love North Dakota High School athletics, isn't it? Number 9 in the West against number 1 in the West region here tonight. And these two teams locking horns. Mandan strikes for first blood, 25 seconds in. If you're just joining us, it was Carter Keelan that scored his 16th point of the year. Minot High's got the puck out of the round end. Swanks to a head forward. Bouncer comes in on goal. Look out. The puck is loose, far side. Comes back up to the line. Bradley's got it. He's going to send it in. Now here's Luck turning, trying to fire. The goaltender, Langgang, went down. He looks to be injured, maybe, possibly. He was slow to get up after Luck went after the puck. He still looks a little bit slow inside the blue paint. Comes back up to the line. Taking a work back in here from Cooper. He sends it all the way back down into the corner. Mandan's got it up the near side wall. It's going to be taken here. And now moved ahead forward here by the Magi. Back up to center. Into the offensive zone. They're going to take it down and work it back in behind the net. Work bounce from back in behind here by Esslinger. Taken now here by Bradley. Hopped over Bradley's tape. He's going to have a foot race back the other way. And Conklin's out of the net to play it now, where it comes back away to the near side, where it's poked back ahead by the Magi. Chipped up off the wall here from Helbling. Bradley's got it back again. He goes back over to Cooper, his partner. Now Cooper carries up through center. Puck's going to come back into the possession here of Helbling. Helbling's got it back in behind his own net. Works it away to the far side wall. 3:20 left here in the opening period. Jans Buckmeyer going after it. Here's Gilmore, one-timer. Oh, big shot came in. Best opportunity for the Magi in some time here in this opening period. That was a rocket from Gilmore. Now it's going to be worked up to center ice and into Minot High territory up the near side wall here from Trinity Anderson. Took it back in behind the net. Went for a Sunday stroll, worked it back up to the blue line, dropped it back in. Cooper in after it here for the Magi. He's pinned up in the corner as they continue to scrum for it. 2-on-2 down here. Puck is worked back up. Comes to Tate Olson at the line. Here's a drive coming. That one knocked down. Loose in front. Conklin equal to that challenge. Pushed away to the near side wing, and out it comes, and all the way back into Minot High's offensive territory, where it's going to be taken here by the Mandan Braves and dumped right back in on Conklin. Conklin goes down to make the play. 2:31 left here in the opening period tonight, and it's Mandan on top here on the PSP Network. Don't forget to vote for this week's Jersey Mike's Player of the Week. PSP Network brings you the Jersey Mike's Player of the Week. Jersey Mike's a sub above. Try the number 99 at Jersey Mike's. If you haven't tried that yet, you're a Philly cheesesteak fan, let me tell you, you are officially missing out. Jersey Mike's sub above their slogan, but for good reason. It is true. They are fantastic. 2:10 to play in the opening period. Puck's down to the corner. To his knees went Matson. Came over to Radke, and Radke sends it around the wall on the far side. Comes back up now to the Magi at center with the help here into the zone. It comes for Colton Schuster. Across now for Abrahamson. He'll take this one and dump it down into the corner. In after it for the Magi was Schuster. There was a collision behind the net. We're down to 1:47 to play here in this opening period of hockey tonight And on the BNC National Bank scoreboard down here in Bismarck, it's 1-0. Mandan on top. Down here in Bismarck, Mandan, I should say. It's Mandan on top with 95 seconds to play in the opening period. Up to center it comes. Into Minot High's D zone. Pass was sent to head. Hansen went off for the change. Now Jones is back in with it. Dropped it off Swangstu. And Swangstu's going to carry in. Puck comes back away here to the Braves. They've got it in front of their own net. They fire up to center. Comes back to Bradley, and Bradley's going to dump it in. Credit Mandan early on here tonight. They've come out with some major jab in this hockey game, and the puck's going to be taken and sent all the way down here by the Braves the length of the ice. 1:02 left here in the opening period. Well, you look at those standings and where things sit right now. We told you we'd give you a rundown on where those games that remain are for the Magi on the year. Minot travels to Bottineau. They go to Dickinson, and then they host Williston. So, yeah, 3 games is all that is remaining. But there's 12 points on the line as a 6-point game with Bottineau coming up next Tuesday night. There's the 1-minute call. Up to center it comes. It's going to be taken here by the Magi. By Cooper on the near side wing. He's going to send that one back into the zone. Taken here by the Braves, and they work it back across, back in. Come the Magi. This is Jones. Fired. Swangstu's got it. Oh, big pad save. The shot came in as Swangstu rifled that one in. And the stop was made there from Langang. Puck's going to come back away here and up the wall, right back in for the Magi. Final 24 seconds of the period. That one got past Bradley. All the way down it comes. Will we have an icing? No. Conklin out of the net to Plant. Sweeps it around to the near side. All right, kids. Caught him down. We're at 13 seconds right now as the Braves look for one more to end the period as Swangstu fires it back up to center. Into the offensive zone. Swangstu off to Luck. Luck's in. Turns and fires. Oh, Langang comes up huge. And that brings the fans to volume here in Mandan. Flashy glove save. Somebody call Marc-Andre Fleury. That one was stolen right from the Blackhawks netminder. That looked good from Langang. Flashy leather. And it stays a 1-0 game in favor of the Mandan Braves here tonight. And on the draw to end the period, it's Minot High Zesslinger scoring off there against 26. That's Anderson off the draw. It's going to be taken and held by the Braves. We're through one period of play here tonight. 1-0 Mandan on top on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. They scored early and they took the lead. They haven't looked back yet. A good period of play here for Mandan tonight in this West Region Showdown. We'll have the full recap of the period coming up on our intermission report, brought to you by Premier Chiropractic. Located in the Magic City, focused on improving the overall health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Premier Chiropractic, ND.com. They bring you the intermission report. Let's go there now. Tell you how Mandan's mustered up a 1-0 lead tonight here in this West Region Showdown.
Thanks for buying some fruit.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zoo?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance? If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
At Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day. So you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden french fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
This broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by BNC National Bank, Planning Team Financial, Sport Clips, Tires Plus, Bismarck LASIK, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, The Medicine Shop, Hub International Insurance, The Chuppy Clinic, and Prairie Rose Family Dentists. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, Mandan came out tonight and punched Minot High right in the mouth. It hurt him too. 1-0 Mandan went on top, 25 seconds in. That's where we sit at the end of one period played here tonight on the PSP Network, and the BNC National Bank scoreboard reads 1-0 Mandan on top. of Minot here tonight. This is our Premier Chiropractic Intermission Report. Premier Chiropractic proudly promoting North Dakota high school athletes across the board on the PSP network for many seasons now, focused on improving the health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Dr. Kirk Mason, Dr. Coney Haugen, and Dr. Becky Perry-Domries can be found at PremierChiropracticND.com. They bring you the intermission report here tonight. No shots on goal on the board tonight. We do apologize. We'll see if we can get those for you here. We'll whistle down into the penalty box and the official scores table tonight to see if we can get those numbers for you. But we do have the scoring recap at the end of one period played. Only one goal to report, and that was a Mandan Braves goal that came 25 seconds in. Team high 16th point of the year for Carter Keelan. Came in with 11 and 5 tonight for 15. Team high 12 goals on the season now for him and 16 points on the year. Matt Hayner had the assist on the play to get up to number 14 points and number 11 on the assist ladder for him here tonight. That goal came 25 seconds in. It was 7 from 34. The only goal to report in the opening period of hockey here tonight on the PSP network. Just about set for our second period of play. They've resurfaced the ice. That means we'll be ready for the second period coming up in just a moment on the PSP network. More of the Premier Chiropractic Intermission Report to come. And then we'll face off the second. It's North Dakota High School hockey right here on the PSP network. Second period is next.
Your eyes could talk. They'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
This broadcast presentation on the PSP network is brought to you by BNC National Bank, Planning Team Financial, Sport Clips, Tires Plus, Bismarck LASIK, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, The Medicine Shop, Hub International Insurance, The Chuppy Clinic, and Prairie Rose Family Dentists. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial. The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag at Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Where attacks, there's a takeaway by Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff on the open floor rises up. Oh, the one-handed rip by Trayson Eagle Staff. Doppler gave a little bit of a look,
on that one, and then he went in and just whammed it with the right hand.
Oh! Eagle staff with the rip.
This broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Shields, Premier Chiropractic, First International Bank and Trust, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, the Minot Hockey Boosters, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Clean Tech, the UPS Store, Magic City Inspections, Planet Pizza, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Subway, Century Eyewear, Qdoba, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Jersey Mike Subs, Pro Style Production DJ Services, and the Beaupre Law Firm.
Big thanks one more time to Premier Chiropractic, ND.com. Premier Chiropractic bringing you the intermission report here tonight. Premier Chiropractic, experience the difference. Premier Chiropractic brought you the intermission report tonight. Just about time for our second period of play here on the PSP Network. Nick Hulberg alongside of Andrew Woodback here for the broadcast tonight. Little Woody on the camera. I'm on the play-by-play. We're without Matt Morelli tonight. Don't worry, he'll be back next week for the matchup in Bottineau at the Lumberdome. A 6-point showdown with the Braves from Bottineau and the Magi from Minot High. We'll have that one on the PSP Network. We're underway for the second. If you're just joining us here tonight, Mandan is in their whites. Minot High is in maroon here tonight. Minot High into the offensive zone. It's taken down from Swangstu down to the corner off of Luck at Wint. Puck goes back away to the far side. Luck's got it underneath the net now. Luck goes to work. Mandan came out with plenty of jam in this hockey game here tonight. They punched Minot in about 25 seconds in to take a 1-0 lead. They have an opportunity now on a 3-on-2 back into the zone. They take it down out in front. Save, rebound, shot. Oh, Conklin comes up big on the opportunity, knocking on the doorstep. The Braves looking for their second of the night, but Conklin said, I don't think so. 44 seconds into the second period here tonight. Mandan on top 1-0. If you're just joining us, it was a goal that was scored by their point leader, Carter Keelan. 16th point of the season. Off the draw, puck's taken here by the Braves. They work it back to the line where it comes away from Jaden Aarons. Taken down to the corner now, and it's going to be taken here by Radke. Around it comes to the far side. Held it at the line. Shot on goal, pad save. Conklin went down. The White Pillows made the stop, and he'll hang on to it. 1 minute on the dot into period number 2. The BNC National Bank scoreboard reads 1-0 Mandan. Well, we talked about it in the pregame show tonight. Mandan comes in with only 2 players that have 5 or more goals on the season, or 10 or more points on the year. Minot High certainly has some more depth coming into tonight as far as offensive production and firepower. 7 players with 10 points or more. 5 players with 5 or more goals on the season. 2 of those kids tonight, however, are out for the Magi. Mac Morelli with 21, the point leader for the Magicians, and Zach Deal with 16 points on the season are both out tonight due to some suspensions that happened last Saturday in a slugfest with West Fargo Cheyenne. That game got a little carried away. Like I mentioned in the pregame tonight, brought to you by Shields, that was almost like a 1992 Minot Americans contest over at the old All Seasons Arena. Puck's taking a work to head forward into the offensive zone for the Magi. Off the near side wall it comes. Hansen drops it down. Into the corner they go. Sent down in front. Nobody there. Up to the line. Deal's got it. Fires. Save. Oh, Langang went down onto the pillows. He'll hang on to it. And Langang's going to glove it here with 15:24 left in the second period. Langang registers save number 11 in the contest. Shots in the first were 10-6 in favor of Minot High. Langang made 10 saves on 10 shots. Conklin made 5 saves on 6 shots. The first one he saw tonight found the twine. And Mandan took an early 1-0 lead tonight here in Mandan at the Starion Ice Complex. Radke back behind the net. Taking a work around to Jans Buckmeyer. He's been good for the Magi this year as well. Buckmeyer with a backhand. Takes it down into the zone. Gilmore's got it. He's going to crash towards the net. Gilmore's hooked on the play. Skates in hard, and Gilmore's going to draw the penalty here. And a power play coming for the Magi. Their first man advantage of the hockey game. And that was just a hard-working play from Buckmeyer and Gilmore. And Gilmore draws the call, and here comes the Magician power play for the first time here tonight. Buckmeyer on the season for the Magi. 4 points for him. All coming by way of goals here on the season. Gilmore looking for his first points of the season for the Magi, only playing in 3 of the varsity tilts here so far this year. Off the draw, Bradley's got it. Bradley gave that one onto the tape there of 34 on the other side of Hayter, and it's going to be taken now by Mandan again up at center. Kind of uncharacteristic here tonight for Jackson Bradley, not having the game that he normally does for the Magi. Puck comes away to the near side wing. Up to center. Swankstu's in over the line with it. Swankstu's into the zone. He's going to spin it back away on the far side. Shuffled back to Bradley. Bradley drops it back over now to Jaden Luck, and Luck goes to work at the half mark. Here's a drive. Bradley, top shelf. Oh, he redeems himself right to the cookie jar. And Jackson Bradley made that one look easy from the line. The senior D-man picks up point number 14 on the year with a twisted wrister from the line. And the Magi score on the power play. We are tied. We'll wait for the official scoring on the power play goal for the Magi. But I believe it's going to be a clean shot from Bradley that goes in on the power play. That with 14-15 remaining here in this second period. Let's listen in. That's 9 from 11. Power play goal. Shot from the side of the net. Stop was made from Conklin. Puck's going to be taken here. Worked up the near side wing at the line and sent right back down in behind. Goes back around to the far side. Up off the glass it comes, and it's launched out to center where the Magi go to work on it again. Esslinger fighting for it there, but it's taken by Mandan. They work it up the near wing, and they push to center where it goes over to Jaden Aaron's. Taken away by the Magi. Esslinger's in. 3-on-3 drill. Esslinger makes a move, drops it down to the corner. Souped it out in front, nobody there. Comes back up to the line for Bradley. Bradley's going to fire in. Puck is going to come back away on the near side wing, and it's now pushed out to center here by the Braves. They send it all the way back into Minot High D territory. Working across, this is Tate Olson. Taken away now by Brock Jones. He's going to walk in. Jones hits the brakes, looks for the outlet. Then he's going to be destroyed on the near side. Jones went down in a hard way there. It's taken back by Mandan. Up to center it comes. At center ice, it's taken by Radke. He fires in. Down to the far side it comes now for Swankstu. Around now for Luck, and Luck's got it here. Goes to the point. Radke's got it. Radke looks. He'll turn and fire. Hit traffic out in front to the shin pads of McIlvaney. Comes underneath the goal line. Sent back out to Swankstu. Drop back off to Radke. Radke sends it in underneath the net. Luck's got it again. Trying for the wraparound. He's got Jones with him. Puck comes back away on the near side, and Jones in the circle now goes and gets nifty with it. Taken there by Mandan, and they fire all the way down with Tate Olson. Olson sends it the length of the ice. 12:29 to play here in the second period. 1-1 on our BNC National Bank scoreboard tonight. Turnover from the Magi. Here's a drive on angle. That one fired in there from Matt Hayter. And the Magi push to center again as Brock Jones is back in with it. Jones fires it across, goes over to the far side for Luck. Down to the corner it came. Jones has 13 points on the year, looking for another one. Puck goes up into the protective match and a stop of the play with 12:08 left here in the second. 1-1. Well, these two teams approach the end of the year. Minot High's got some games in hand. The Magi lead the West region right now, but have played the least amount of games inside of the conference. They've played 10. Everybody else has played 11 or more. Mandan's played the most at 14 on the season. They're getting down to the tail end of their schedule. They've got about a week off here at the end. Minot High ramps it up at the end as well. We talked about the trip to Dickinson Botno, the home game against Tyler Junt's Williston Coyotes. That will be senior night for the Magi. Puck is worked back away to the near side wing. Up to the line it comes across. Sent here by the Braves. They're going to dump and chase right back in behind Noah Conklin. Conklin's been good for the Magi in between the pipes Here in 21-22, his numbers improving to a 2.59 goals against average. Hansen in with a drop to Buckmeyer. Oh, he fired on. Blocker stop was made. Back in behind the net. It's worked away to the near side wing. Big hit coming there for Gilmore. Cooper fires from the line. Goes to Buckmeyer. Sent it on in front. Gilmore's got it. Shot. Oh, stop was made there as Bennett Langang goes down out of the pillows and he'll hang tight. As we approach the halfway point to the hockey game, 11:09 remains here in the second. 1-1 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Doubleheader on the PSP Network here tonight. Minot High girls basketball is at home against St. Mary's here tonight. Scott Cattell has the call on the PSP Network. Busy day tomorrow on the PSP Network as well. Class B basketball, Central McLean hosting Wilton Wing. We'll have that one for you with Todd Domrys tomorrow. I'll be at the Pepsi rink at Mesa Arena for girls high school hockey. Jamestown comes in to take on the Majets. Ed Scott Cattell will be at the Pepsi rink, at Magic City campus for Dickinson and Minot High wrestling. Interference called on Cole Barrett. Second power play of the game, and it's for the Magi, who are 1-for-1 on the man advantage here tonight. Luck with Esslinger. Jones on the far side. You've got Bradley at the point with Swangstu. Bradley dropped it off to Swangstu. Swangstu's going to walk in. He'll turn and fire. That one caught the glove of Langang. Went over the net, and it's going to come all the way back out into Minot High territory, back behind the goaltender Conklin, where Bradley's back in after it. Jackson Bradley picked up the lone goal for the Magi earlier on in this period. 4 goals for him on the year, 14 points on the season. The assistant captain for the Magi is back on it. Goes back over to Swangstu, and Swangstu on the far side wing with a backhand. Moves it ahead forward into the zone. Swangstu's got it. He's going to set up shop on the power play. Swangstu drops it back down into the corner. Dropped it now into Gretzky's office where it goes here for Jones, and Jones spins away with it. Jones has a bigger reach on him. Sends it back up over to Swangstu. Swangstu's at the point. He stick handles, drops it back to Bradley. Dropped it down to Luck. Luck had it in his skate center slot. Oh, Esslinger couldn't pull the trigger. Swangstu can. Sends that one up. A high riser. Missed the net. Puck comes back away now in front. This one off for Bradley. Touched in front of the Mandan net keeper. It goes on a play in 55 seconds remain on the Minot High power play. Only the second specialty teams activity of the hockey game. 9:44 left here in the second. 1-1 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Big thanks to BNC National Bank. Thanks to our friends at First International as well that bring you the scoreboard. Those Minot matchups inside of the Magic City. Puck's taken here by Bradley in his own territory. Threw that one to center. No one was there. It's going to be fired right back in as Bradley's in after it in his own zone. Bradley being hounded down in the corner. Sends this one back behind the net off to Esslinger. One man aggressive here for Mandan. That's Keelan causing trouble, but it's Luck that just turns the motor on now. And Luck's going to skate in with it. Luck's going to take it down in behind the net. Luck wraps it out, sends it back to the point. Bradley's got it again. Thought about the shot, delivered to Luck. Top of the circle, right in front. Oh, it comes to Esslinger, backhands, hit it in. And Langang goes down and hangs on to it. Well, the opportunity was there for the Magi. Shot came in front from Esslinger on the turnaround backhand opportunity. And that puck was stopped by the goaltender Langang. He makes another one here. Minot State Hockey posted a picture on Facebook today of, I think it was the 94-95 Minot State program, or was it 96-97? Either way, mid-90s. Here's a drive from Gilmore coming. That one came right in on goal, down to the pillows again. The stop is made from Langang. He'll hang on to it. Mike Esslinger was in that photo along with some old school Minot State players back in their Minot State time, the mid-90s. Pete Fisk and Anthony Aspis were the goaltenders in that photo. Some familiar hockey faces. See that photo on Minot State's hockey Twitter page and their Facebook page as well. The younger days for many of those hockey greats in the Magic City. The glory days. Wilkie was the coach. Corey Gibbons was involved in that as well as the coach, one of the coaches it looked like. It's kind of a neat photo. A lot of fun to see some of those old timers that played the game back then, and any of those guys listening are shaking their heads and probably throw bottle caps at the TVs right now and saying, old timer what? That wasn't that long ago. Puck comes into the far side corner. Monet's got it on the attack, but it's Mandan and the D-man in the near side wing that goes in after it. That's McIlvaney who takes it down underneath the goal line. Still scrubbing for it. Goes back away to the far side. Puck's taken here by Tucker Horner up to the point. Work back ahead forward, scrubbing for it. Inside the blue line it comes. Now Jones has it. And Jones sends it in. There's an offsides on the Magi. And the faceoff will come back into the neutral ice zone. Minot 1 for 2 on the power play here tonight. There's 7:47 left in the second period. They had a power play goal from Jackson Bradley, who's been good on the back end this year for Minot High, the lone returning D-man back there. He's going to go in after it here in his own territory and spin it up the near side wing. Puck comes back underneath the net now where Bradley's in after it again. Bradley reverses it back away here to the near side to Freeman, and Freeman's going to start it up the wall. Freeman's going to be tattooed over here. The student section for Mandan love the big hit on the near side wing. Freeman's still down into the offensive zone. It comes down for the Magi. Abrahamson's in the corner. Freeman's off, and here comes Matson back onto the ice for Minot High in the back end. Brock Matson's got it. He'll hammer it off the glass and down into the corner back behind the net. 7:03 to play here in the second. It is 1-1. This is a number 1 versus number 9 matchup in the West region. Minot number 1, Mandan number 9 currently inside of the WDA standings. Couldn't tell that here tonight by any means. It's been up and down in this West region affair. Manson pitchforks that one down back in behind Langay. Into the corner it comes for the Mandan Braves. They're going to work it back up to center. Dumped and chased in after here from Tucker Horner. 6 points for him on the season. Matson's in after it for Minot High, and Matson goes to the far side where he hits the brakes and turns the corner back to the near side. Sends it to the outlet. Jones up to Luck, and here comes Jaden Luck into the zone. Luck's going to be run into. Another power play coming, and the Magi are going to find themselves on the extra attack situation for the third time in the period as Jaden Luck had the motor on. And another hard-working play that results in a power play for the Magi. All you youngsters out there watching this hockey game tonight, that's what happens when you move your feet. Opportunities are created from that. And Jaden Luck, a guy that in his last 4 years now for the Magi, has not shied away from being somebody that just has the extra amount of hustle and the jam in his step each and every night. And it results in a power play here now for the Magicians, here with 6:13 left in this second period. Bradley from the line. He'll whistle and set that one just wide on the outside in front. Here's a drive. Esslinger shoots and scores. Got it from Jones, and it's 2-1 Magi on the power play goal here with 6:05 remaining in the second. It's going to be Esslinger from Jones, and I believe Bradley's probably going to be in on that one as well. We'll wait and see if I've got the last one correct. I know the first two are for sure, as Esslinger is going to strike and give the Magi a power play tally and a lead. Here, let's listen in to Dave Beachel. So they give it to 17. I don't think Abrahamson was on the ice. That was definitely Brock Jones that is going to get the assist. And they're going to say 19 as well. That's Swagstu. I think it was actually Bradley that should get the credit there as well. They added extra number 1s to both of those, I do have to believe. I think it's 16 from 7 and 9, if I'm not mistaken. 16 scored it for sure. I could be wrong. I'm going 16, 7, and 9. They'll have the official change coming in just a moment. Bradley fired it. It came to Jones, and then it was Esslinger that put it in. That's how it's going to my score sheet. 16 from 7 and 9. 6:35 remains in the second. Minot High is up 2-1 here in this WDA showdown. Puck comes down the length of the ice and back in behind the Mandan net. And icing will be called. That icing brought to you by our friends at the Medicine Shop of Bismarck. Proud to support local athletes. The Medicine Shop offers free delivery, and you can get your flu shot at the Medicine Shop of the capital city. This game also brought to you in part by our friends at the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturdays 8:30 to 3. It's the UPS store in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all of your packing and shipping needs. The UPS store located in the Magic City. Back in behind the Minot net, the puck comes free over to the far side where Swangstu tries to spin it out. Comes back away now here to Mandan. And now it's Bradley that works it out to Jaden Luck. Luck's in with it, sends it ahead forward. He's going to cross over the Minot high stripe, but Luck whistled for the offsides. The All-West Region player, Jaden Luck, wears the C on his uniform for Minot High. One of the kids inside the West Region that's talked about as one of the tops. 21 points for him coming into tonight's matchup. Where does that have him falling in line inside of the West Region? Well, it's good enough for number 7 in scoring. Nolan Nienow has 38 points. That's number 1. Nienow's from Jamestown. Ashton Collins from Williston's got 31 points on the year. That's number 2. 27 on the season for Colton Getzlaff from Botno. He's only a sophomore. That's number 3. Hunter Aker from Bismarck was number 4, but he has a lower body injury. Here's Luck in front. Oh, what a play that was. Set that one up on a tee. Swanks to Jaden Luck. And Jaden Luck takes it to the top shelf right where Grandma keeps the cookies. 22 points on the year. Now I was just getting to him on that WDA scorers list. Luck number 7 on that list, and he's going to try to climb it tonight. He's got the Magi up 3-1. That's Luck from Swangstu and Jones, and it's 3-1 Minot High on an excellent play there for the Magi. They have unhooked the plow here in the second. They started slow tonight. Did the top team inside the West Region, but here in the second period, they've gone off for 3 and now have a 2-goal lead with 4:14 left here in the second period of play. Puck's down in the corner. It's going to be scrubbed forward down and deep underneath the goal line. We'll have a stop coming and a power play coming here. Who's this going to be on? There's a Minot player on the ice, and I believe it's going to be another power play coming for the Magi as Rylan Bechtel, is going to the sin bin. And Beachel is in. And Minot High will go back to the power play. Another power play here for the Magi. Not what Leif Madsen's crew wants here tonight. Minot High's power play currently sitting 2 for 3 in the contest. And they've got another opportunity at the man advantage here. Bradley on top with it. Dropped it back over to Jaden Luck. Sent it in the slot. Here's Esslinger's got one tonight, looking for 2. Sent it down into the corner. And after it is Jones. He works it back up over to Jaden Luck. Sends it back up to the far side where Bradley's got it. Sent it in. That one was knocked down in front. Puck's picked up here by the Braves. They're going to try to clear. It's held in at the line nicely there by Bradley. Bradley's going to go across the blue with it. Dropped it back down to Swangstu down in deep. Luck's got it. Oh, tried to put it out in front. And Luck's got it back behind the net where he goes back into the possession of Bradley. Up top with the help here. Across it came. This is Swangstu. Swangstu shovels it down, back over to Jones in front. Luck sent it downstairs. Oh, tried to give it off there to Esslinger. Comes back up to the point. And now it's going to come here to the line where it's fired in. Save, rebound shot. Langang's down on it. Then Langang will hang on to it. Here with 3:10 left in the second period. The Minot High power play working it around nicely, but unable to convert as Langang ended up on his backside, and he'll hang on to it. 3:10 left here in the second. Minot leads by 2 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Up at the line, the puck's going to be held in here by the Magi. Back down with it. Comes to Jones in front. They shoot. Oh, Esslinger's got his second, and it's 4-1. Big Brown Jones sends it up to Esslinger, and Esslinger converts on another power play. And the Magi power play at 75% officially. 3 for 4 tonight, and Esslinger's got 2. Jones has 2 assists, and Minot High's got a 4-1 lead. All Magi in this one here tonight. That is in the second period because it was all Mandan.
Minot goal scored by number 16, Kelvin Exlinger, assisted by number 17, Jersey Abrahamson, and number 19, Ben Swangstu. A power play goal.
Swangstu's in on that one as well. They keep getting Abrahamson and Jones confused here. We do apologize. We've got the score wrong on the screen as well. We do apologize for that. Minot High leads this thing 4-1 here tonight. Shot came in and it's fired on. The stop made, then the puck went out of play. 16 from 7 and 19, 11 from 19 and 7, 16 from 7 and 9, and 9 from 11 here tonight in the second period for the Magi. Here's Brock Matson with a shot that came in. Puck's going to go back away, and we go back up to center now here for Mandan. They cross into Minot High territory, taking it down, sending it up. Nobody there as that puck's going to come all the way down the length of the ice as Matt Hayter had the right opportunity, right idea, just couldn't convert on it. 2:20 to play here in this second. Stick around for our Premier Chiropractic intermission report. Premier Chiropractic focused on improving the overall health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Find them online, PremierChiropracticND.com. Hub International Insurance brings you this matchup here tonight. Our good friend Josh Cattell at Hub International Insurance of Bismarck. For your personal and business insurance needs, it's Hub International Insurance. Northern Plains Heating and Air brings you tonight's game. Find them online at northernplains.com in the capital city. Tipped in front, that one went wide. Goes back away now to Colton Schuster on the far side wall, who continues to scrum for it over there. It's going to be freed. Esslinger looks for it into the center slot. Comes back away now to Gilmore. He had it momentarily. Back to the line. Here's Cooper. Fires one in. Stop is made from Langang. Comes back away on the near side. Spinning off of a check down in deep. That was Anderson. Up to the line where Reed Cooper holds the zone. But it's the Braves that bring it back into Minot High territory. Down it comes. Here again for Anderson. And Anderson takes it away to the near side wing. We're going to have a stop coming here. And another power play coming. Who's this one going to be on? It's going to be on Mandan again. Or no, they're going to take both of them, it looks like. Cooper's into the box, and so is 11, Parker Anderson. High stick and an interference. The Magi got the high stick. The interference went to the Brave. And with 94 seconds remaining here in the second, we'll face it off back in Minot High territory.
2 minutes for roughing. And to number 6.
4-1, Magi are on top.
Reed Cooper, 2 minutes for roughing.
Off the draw, it's taken here where Minot High had the Hail Mary pass. The attempt came there. Jaden Luck was the lead man on the play. It was too far in front of him, so Minot High will face it off back in their own territory again. Mandan 6-8 right now inside the West region, 6-11 overall on the year. Minot 7-3 in the West and 9-7 overall. But this Magi schedule that they've had has been one of the tougher inside of the West region for North Dakota high school hockey, if not the toughest. When you look at that holiday tournament they played in, where they matched up with some of the top teams in Minnesota. In Roseau, never easy to play the Rams, is it? They're always tough. They had to Minot their worst loss of the season. Minot fell in that game 9-0. Worst loss on the year for Leif Matson's Mandan Braves. They lost 8-1 to Jamestown earlier on this year. Their biggest win came over Hazen, 8-2 in that contest. Minot's biggest win this year was against Bismarck Century, where they won 8-1. Here come the Braves back into the offensive zone. They're going to carry down into the corner. It's tied up down and deep, scrumming for it underneath the net, still scrumming. Puck's going to come back away on the near side wall. Still tied up down and deep out within are the Magi, and this is Bradley that's got it. Bradley turns the motor on, goes up to center, pushes back Across now to Jones in front of the net. Oh, back to Luck. Beautiful play here. Sent it back in front. Oh, what a play that was. Swangstu got it from Jaden Luck. And the Magi lead 5-1. Well, the question mark tonight was, would the Magi... Here, let's listen in.
And number 7, Brock Jones.
Jones, Luck, and Swangstu in on the goal for the Magi with 25 seconds remaining. Here in the second period, it's been all Magi in the middle frame here tonight. In a big way. 5 goals unanswered for the number 1 team in the West region. Some concern tonight on where the scoring might falter a bit or where it would come from. Obviously, Minot's got some guys that can bury the puck, but without Morelli and Deal, 2 of their top scorers, Pickard onto the lineup. We talked about the 46 points combined that those 3 guys had coming into tonight. That has not been an issue in this one because the Magi are currently dusting the Mandan Braves 5-1 at the end of 2 periods played here tonight on the PSP Network and on the BNC National Bank scoreboard here in Mandan. Minot leads 5-1. We'll tell you how they did it when we come back to the Starry on Ice complex and the Schwann Cadillac Arena here in Mandan. 5-1. Minot High on top in this one. Premier Chiropractic Intermission Report is next here on the PSP Network.
30-inch galactic pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. And Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Where attacks, there's a takeaway by Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff on the open floor rises up. Oh, the one-handed rip by Trayson Eagle Staff.
Doppler gave a little bit of a look on that one, and then he went in and just whammed it with the right hand.
Oh, Eagle Staff with the rip.
This broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is proudly brought to you by Shields, Premier Chiropractic, First International Bank and Trust, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, Tires Plus, First Western Bank and Trust, the Minot Hockey Boosters, Roger Ward Moving and Storage, Clean Tech, the UPS Store, Magic City Inspections, Planet Pizza, Minot's Finest Collision Center, Subway, Century Eyewear, Qdoba, North Country Sportswear, Morelli's Distributing, Jersey Mike Subs, Pro Style Production DJ Services, and the Beaupre Law Firm.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
This broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by PNC National Bank, Planning Team Financial, Sport Clips, Tires Plus, Bismarck LASIK, First Western Bank and Trust, Jobbers Moving and Storage, The Medicine Shop, Hub International Insurance, The Chuppy Clinic, and Prairie Rose Family Dentists. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Well, the first period was not the best of the season for the Magi by any means. Mandan came out swinging in the opening period here tonight. And then we get into the second, and my goodness, what a different story that is. Minot scores 5 unanswered goals in the middle period to take a 5-1 lead on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. It is our Premier Chiropractic Intermission Report. Premier Chiropractic focused on improving the overall health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Find them online, PremierChiropracticND.com. Got our coach and coach's corner in between periods lined up now. Jordan Willert, the assistant coach of Minot High, is on the phone with us here. Coach, can you hear me loud and clear?
Yeah, I got you, Nick. Thanks for having me.
A little bit of a slow start for Minot High tonight. You got to give Mandan some credit coming out of the gates there in that first period. That early goal on the first shot, you think that put you guys back on your heels? Is that the answer that you have for a period that started this hockey game not in the favor of the Magi here tonight? Because certainly in the second, you guys were good.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be expected, right? It's their senior night. They're pumped up. The kids are going to come. I mean, they are always a hardworking team in forecheck, and sure enough, they made a good play on a forecheck. We made a not very good play reversing the puck, and kid gets it to the front of the net, one whack, two whacks, and it's in the back of the net. And I think we were kind of set back on our heels there in the first period. We regrouped, had a little conversation between the first and second, and it was nice to, I think we worked extremely hard and drew some penalties there, and we're able to get some power play goals. That kind of helps us out.
The momentum that you get from some of those highlight reel goals like we saw in the period, what does that do for the bench? What's the mood in the room right now after a period like that where you get some highlight reel stuff that takes place to put you up 5-1?
Well, I mean, that's what hockey's supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to, work extremely hard and then get rewarded with some pretty sweet stuff like that. So, it's nice to see the kids, working hard, doing the right things, chipping pucks, getting pucks deep, and, just getting to the net. And, we've been, working on 2-on-1s, 3-on-2s, all sorts of that stuff, talking, communicating, moving pucks. And, you get pucks out, get pucks in, get it to the corner, and, just get it to the net and grind, and, good things happen.
Sure appreciate your time in between periods. Best of luck in the third. We'll talk to you after the hockey game tonight.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
That's Jordan Willert, the assistant coach of the Magi, joining us on the Premier Chiropractic Intermission Report. Premier Chiropractic focused on improving the health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. Find Dr. Kirk Mason, Dr. Cody Haugen, and Dr. Becky Perry-Domries at PremierChiropracticND.com. We're through 2 periods of play tonight, and the Magi lead 5-1 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Time for the game reset. This reset brought to you by our friends at CleanTech of Minot, 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. Find them online, cleantechllc.us, and Magic City Inspections. Magic City Inspections can be found at minotinspections.com. Whether you're in the market to buy or sell, inspection service company that you should choose, Magic City Inspections, minotinspections.com. Mandan struck for first blood tonight. That was 25 seconds into the hockey game. And it was a goal that was scored by Keelan, his 16th of the year. He had an assist that went to number 34, Matt Hayter. The 2-point leaders for Mandan strike first, and it's 1-0 at the end of one. Into the second we would go, and the Magi didn't wait long. 14:25 on the clock. It was Jackson Bradley that fired one in with the help of Jaden Luck from the line. And Jackson Bradley's got the goal for the Magi. His 4th of the season, point number 14 for him. Kind of a slow start for Bradley and company tonight, but they certainly got the motor working in the second. That power play tally resulted in another opportunity on the man advantage, and the power play this time comes at 6:05 when the goal was scored from Esslinger. He was assisted by Jones and Bradley again. Esslinger on the season having a good year here for Mountain High. That's 9 goals for him now and 11 points. He had 2 in the period. We'll tell you about the other one in a moment. 4:37 the time of this goal, and it's Jaden Luck from Swankstu and Brock Jones. And Jaden Luck continues to impress, his 22nd point of the year. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the second period. The goal was scored by Esslinger to make it 4-1 Mountain High. Swankstu had an assist, so did Jones again. 4 assists tonight for Brock Jones. He's been all over the map here for Mountain High. Ben Swankstu gets a goal of his own at the 25-second remaining mark. And Jones, Luck, and Swankstu all have helpers. I'm sorry, Jones and Luck have the assist on Swankstu's tally. Swankstu fires that one into the net for his 11th point of the season. Goal number 7 for the Magi. See if we can get those shots on goal for you coming here in between periods as well. Still waiting on those. No, I have them right here thanks to Dave Beachel down in the penalty box. Mandan netminder had 15 shots on goal. Made 11 stops. Conklin went 8 of 8. So 25-14 are the shots on goal in this contest. Minot has that advantage and a 5-1 lead at the end of 2 periods played. This is the Premier Chiropractic Intermission Report. We're going to take our final break and come back and get set for our 3rd period of play. Minot leads by 4 in this West Region showdown. It is 5-1 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. 3rd period is next.
Thanks for buying some fruit.
Do you remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust.
Like our convenient online banking.
Along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Schatz Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day. So you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden french fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Schatz Crossroads. Don't forget.
Time for the third period of play. We're underway as they take 2 minutes off the clock to get us rolling out of the break after the resurfacing of the ice. Here's a drive and a quick one on goal. The stop was made there by Conklin. Minot High is in maroon. Mandan is in white tonight if you're just joining us. Once again, there's a couple extra minutes on the intermission clock here. They took that clock and took it from 2 and some change down to 0 and just got this one underway. So let's set the table for you. Minot High will move from the right to the left here in this third. Left to the right for Mandan in the third period. Minot leading this hockey game 5-1 here on the PSP Network. We know we had a technical glitch on our scoreboard there in the second. We do apologize. We had it at 3-2. Mandan on top. That was not the score. It was Minot in the driver's seat ever since they tied it up back at the start of the second here tonight, and another power play opportunity coming as a cross check will be called on the Braves. And the look on Leif Manchin's face says it all. It goes from bad to worse for the Mandan coach. Into the box. Tate Olson, 2 minutes on the cross-checking call. Brings the Minot High power play back to the ice surface. Power play for the Magi, currently sitting 3 for 4 tonight. Mandan hasn't had a power play opportunity in the hockey game. Minot High's been disciplined and playing well here tonight in this WDA showdown. Bradley from his own end, trying to get it off to Luck. He did, but it was taken and sent right back in from Tucker Horner. Back in behind the net. This is Bradley who handles here. Bradley spins away from a check and drops it back off now up to Jaden Luck. He goes up to neutral ice where it goes to Esslinger. Esslinger's going to be hauled up on the play, taken by the Braves, and they fire right back out with Tucker Horner. Down in behind Noah Conklin. It lays here for Bradley to pick it up. We're a minute 30 into the third period. Minot leads by 4 at 5-1 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. Jaden Luck, multi-point night for him tonight. He'll weave his way into the zone. Hits the brakes on the far side at the wall, looking for the outlet, brings it up top. Bradley's got it again. Now Bradley back over to Luck. Luck turned it over, and it's going to be taken and fired all the way down there by Matt Hayter, who sent that one the length of the ice. Bradley's back on the retrieve in his own end. Sends it around the wall. There's nobody there for the Magi. The puck is going to be tied up. Bradley takes it back away here from 7. That's Keeland. And now it's Swangstu that's got the motor on into the offensive territory. Here's the Magi across. It comes the line. That one got past Radke, and Radke has to regroup back at center. Radke goes back over to the far side where it's taken by Swangstu. Up the far side wing it comes, and now it's going to be fired back ahead where the Magi and Radke have it again. 20 seconds remaining of power play time. Jekyll and Hyde in this third period power play opportunity for the Magi. As Buckmeyer's got it here, he leaves it back. Nobody's there, and the puck is taken back out to center. Minot scored 3 power play goals on their 4 opportunities in the second period, and here in the third, the Magi are having a hard time mustering it up to get it even over the red line to gain position into the offensive zone. Puck's taken down, a drive comes in, that one sent wide on the opportunity from Matt Hayter. Across the line it comes now, and this is McElvaney. He sends it in. Radke's down to the corner. Radke's nailed from behind. Delayed call coming here on the Braves. They're going to touch up on it. And we're going to have another power play coming here for the Magi. And is this going to be a 5 minutes or a 2-minute call? The referees are going to talk it over now. Tyler Liffrig comes in to join that conversation. Liffrig, one of the top officials in the state of North Dakota, if not number 1. He refs University of North Dakota Fighting Hawks hockey quite frequently. Cross-check is the call. That's Beachel into the box, and it's a 2-minute cross-check call. That one maybe could have went the other way. Glad they didn't ring him up for the 5. He gets the 2-minute cross-check. Minot High goes back to the man advantage. Their second power play here in this third period. A drive comes in. Stop is made as Langgang shut the door there. and the puck's going to be sent all the way down. Conklin's out of the net to play it. Conklin spun it around the near side wing, sent it back over to Jaden Luck, and Luck goes to work now for the Magi. Luck can burn up through center. He turns the motor on, got it back over to Swangstu. He's into the zone, takes it down underneath the goal line. Luck from Gretzky's office, stick handles down in deep, shuffled it back around, got it back to the line where Bradley holds it in. Bradley's going to walk across the blue. Right-handed shooter off to the left-handed shooting Swangstu. They play tic-tac-toe. Then here's a drive, knocked down. Nice job on the defensive side from Parker Anderson. He went to the ice to block that shot from Bradley. That did not feel good. Bradley's got it here, and he works it up the near side wall off to Jaden Luck. Into the zone come the Magi. Luck just hits the brakes and drops it down to Brock Jones. 4 assists in the second for Brock Jones, according to my count. Comes away now to Swangstu, and Swangstu's got it back into the corner for big Brock Jones, who goes back up to Swangstu. Bradley in after it here, chips it down off the wall, got it back over to Jaden Luck, and it comes back to Bradley at the point. Jackson Bradley with it, sends it in, dropped down in front. Comes back away down to Esslinger, who's got 2 goals tonight. Esslinger shuffled across. Swangstu sends it down. Comes back away now to Jones. Bouncing puck back to Swangstu. He takes a 9-iron and whacks it there and sends it down into the corner again. Mandan's going to fire this one 200 feet the length of the ice. Down it came on the clear attempt from Cole Barrett. And the Magi have one more chance on the man advantage with 15 seconds remaining of power play time. 3 power plays tonight on the 5 opportunities that they've had here tonight. Make it 3 for 6 in 5 seconds if they can't score here. This one into the glove of Langang. He'll just drop that one down, and Langang makes the save. And the faceoff will come on his glove side with 11:57 left in the third. Leif Matson in his 5th year as the head coach of the Mandan Braves. He's got a dilemma in goal. He's got Dominic Kautzman and Bennett Langang both playing some pretty good hockey for him. 88.9% save percentage for Kautzman, 91 for Bennett Langang, 90.1 that is for Langang. 4-4 for Kautzman, 2-7 for Langang. Langang got the call here tonight. He's given up 5 on 25 shots against the Magi. There's a big hit that sends the Magicians' Johannesson down to the ground. Puck is going to be freed back in behind the net. Mandan's got real estate, and they'll start the motor back up to center ice, where they bring it back up to the blue line. Puck's going to come back away here to the near side. Into the offensive zone it comes for the Braves, and they're going to carry it in. Take it down back in behind Conklin. Puck is going to be sent down in front. No, it comes away now to Schuster. It's freed here, and now starting the rush up to center on the 1-on-2. That's Abrahamson that just flips this one in and peels off and goes back for a change. 10 minutes, 55 seconds to play in the third. 5-1 Minot High on top. Magi looking for region victory number 8 here tonight. That one fired in onto the waffle board and then covered up with the glove of Noah Conklin. And Conklin makes the save. Stick around for tonight's post-game show. It's brought to you by our friends at Shots Crossroads. Shots Crossroads brings you the post-game here tonight. Team buses are always welcome at Shots'. Home to the famous number 99, but in my mind, more famous than... I'm not a huge 99 fan. It's not that it's bad. I like the banana cream pie so much more that it's just hard to focus on that number 99. It's all good at Shots Crossroads. Look out. Puck was flipped up right into the Minot High bench. Hansen sent that one up. John Grubb had his hands in his pockets. He didn't even hardly flinch. Tells you how tough John Grubb is, the co-head coach of the Magi in year number 8. Sure appreciate those conversations with him before each and every one of these broadcasts that we do for the last 10 years for Minot High Magicians hockey. Before Coach Grubb and Bennett, it was Chad Burkhart that we had the opportunity to speak with. Always fun talking to those coaches in the coach's corner, the pregame here tonight. Interesting conversation about that last matchup with West Fargo Cheyenne in a game that got carried away. John watched his P's and Q's because that's what coaches have to do. For me, I would just say that I thought that going back and watching the video of how that game unfolded, I just thought that could have went a little bit differently according to the P's and Q's of the hockey world. Cheyenne was doing some things in that hockey game that if it would have been 1992 or later, somebody probably would have ended up beat up in a bad way for the visiting team in a 6-1 loss. They were doing some things on the ice that day that just aren't real respectable, I guess is how you'd say it. 9:28 left in the third. Matt Morelli finally had enough of it. He ended up getting a DQ out of the situation. So did Zach Deal. He's done for this matchup tonight. Those guys will both come back into the lineup for the next matchup, which will be at Botno coming up on Tuesday. 9:28 left here in the third period. Puck's taken here by Deal on the near side. It's spun back out to center. Now Bradley's going to chip it back in. I think that's something that we're going to do moving forward. Maybe have a conversation pre-recorded in the pregame show where we can talk to some of these officials about some of that stuff. Tyler Liffring would be a great guy to talk to. Well-respected official inside of North Dakota hockey at all levels. He's at the bottom of your screen here. Liffring, like I mentioned, refs plenty of North Dakota stuff. I'd like to pick his brain on situations like that, or the gentleman in mind that I have all the respect for that do a great job. The game is just changing so much. There's no way around that. And it would be nice to get their perspective on some of that stuff of what is really being taught at the USA Hockey level in some of those situations. Got a delayed call coming here. There was a little bit after the play back in the defensive zone. Who's this going to be on? I believe it's going to be on Esslinger. Esslinger's going to go to the box on a 2-minute interference call. And Mandan's going to have their first power play of the hockey game coming late here with 8:34 left in the third. It's Kelton Esslinger, or who are they putting in the box? Jones instead, it looks like. Dave Beachel had the call there. I think something was wrong with the microphone. That legitimately sounded like Charlie Brown's parents trying to get that out. Dave's done a nice job tonight to the PA. Shorthanded, here comes Jaden Luck into the offensive territory. Spins it down to the near side. Comes back up. Now away here for the Magi. It's taken by Cooper, and he spins it back down in behind the goaltender Langgang. We're down to 8:10 to play here in the third period. Minot's up by 4 at 5-1 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard. But it's Mandan that's got the power play, and they work it back into Minot High territory. Puck's taken here and fired ahead forward. Hit traffic. Mandan touches up on sides, and here comes Matt Hayter into the zone with it. Hayter had his pocket picked, and now it's Luck that's got it. And Luck will just launch this one through the neutral zone. Dropped it in like a UFO, and it's back in behind Langgang with 7:45 left here in this third period. 2 goals for Esslinger. 4 assists for Jones. 1 goal, 2 assists for Jaden Luck. 1-1 for Swankstu. 1-1 for Bradley. And I've got the duties tonight of trying to pick our MVP of the contest in this WDA matchup here tonight. And it's not over yet. 7:23 left. Not saying Mandan's out of it yet, but if I'm a betting man, I would guess that Leif Manson's crew either has to hurry up in a quick way, or senior night's not going to end the way that Mandan was hoping to here tonight, because time is running out in a quick way with 7:14 left in this third period. Minot up 5-1. Yeah, you talk about that conversation about officials and where the game is going, the hits that we see and the calls that are made. Certain nights are different than others, and certain officials handle things a little bit differently. Everybody's got their own style. Everybody's got their limit of how much they're willing to take and be a part of on any given night. Part of the officiating duties. But it'll be fun to hear from him. Esslinger out in front. Oh, he fired it on, looking for the hat trick. He was robbed. Puck comes back away now to the Braves, and it's Tucker Horner. Ran into Esslinger. Puck is freed now and worked up by Parker Bachmeyer. He's into the zone. Whistles that one hard off the glass. The shot came down off the glass and back to the point where it's going to be taken away here by Dalton Fleck. Fleck's in with it. He'll turn it and fire it up. That one high up off the glass. Went away to the far side. And now the Magi push out to center again, where it's going to be taken and moved ahead forward here by the Magi and Abrahamson. Twirls it off the glass. Put it down into the corner. We're down to 6:15 to play here in the third. Help me out tonight, will you? You can tweet at us at Network PSP on who you think tonight's MVP of the game should be. The MVP brought to you by Sport Clips, where you can have the MVP experience Unlike anything else in Minot and Bismarck, the MVP experience brought to you by Sport Clips. Minot High's back to full strength, by the way. 5:59 remaining here in this third period. Face off on the blocker side of Conklin. Tweet at us at Network PSP, or you can message us on Facebook as well and let us know who you think tonight's MVP of the contest should be. Puck's around the near side wing. Colton Schuster trying to clear it out for the Magi. It's held in there by Brady Helbling. 6 points for him on the year. Sends it to the far side where it goes to Max Miller. Back in behind, it's Radke. They got it back away here to Schuster. Schuster sends it up the wall on the near side. Comes down into offensive territory. Puck's back in behind the net here for Mandan, and it's going to be worked ahead forward up to center. Comes back away now to Schuster. He's just going to send that one right back in. We're down to 5.5 to play in the third period. Thanks for joining us tonight on the PSP Network. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on social media as well. Stay up to date with everything happening in high school sports across the WDA. Sure appreciate it if you do that. Our mission is promoting local athletes, and the more that we can do that, the better. Puck comes back into the far side, Minot High offensive zone. All the way down it comes. We'll have an icing coming here. $4:54 remaining in this matchup here tonight. Once again, down to 4:54 remaining in this regulation period. Mandan scored first tonight, if you're just joining us, and then it was the Magi that went off for 5 in the second. Nobody's scored since, but it's Minot High that leads 5-1 on the BNC National Bank scoreboard, and the Magi look for some more here tonight. Pucks away to the near side wing, chipped up over to the far. Take it back away at the red line. Into the zone they come, and here comes Brock Jones, and with it, he'll turn and fire that one off the waffle board, and the stop came there from Langang, and now with the speed turned up to a level 10, it's Matt Hayter who's in, and Hayter's going to skate it down. The late call coming here on the Magi. The goaltender's still in for the Braves, and a slashing call coming here on the Magicians in the power play. Coming back out for Mandan. They're 0 for 1 here tonight on the advantage, and now they have an opportunity to make things interesting if they can net one here as Bradley goes to the box on a slashing call. Power play coming here for Mandan. 5-1 Minot on top. 4:23 remains on the clock. Puck's taken down into the corner. It goes. Worked around by Radke, and Radke goes over to the far side, but it's held in by the Braves, and it's taken here by Kyron Johnner. Up to the line it comes, worked across from Dalton Fleck. Here's a drive into the glove, and the stop is made by Noah Conklin. Face-off coming on Conklin's glove side. Shots Crossroad postgame show coming up in just a few moments here on the PSP Network. Shots Crossroads, where you can come in anytime, open 24/7, 365. Team buses are always welcome at Shots Crossroads Restaurant in Minot. You're bringing the team up to the Magic City. Keep Shots Crossroads in mind. Planning Team Financial Advisors in Bismarck brings you the matchup tonight as well. And the post-game show coming your way in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. That is less, of course. Mandan can find a way to score 4 in that amount of time and force overtime. 3.5 to play in the third. Final 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining of power play time. Delayed call coming. That one's going to be on luck coming. And now Mandan's going to find themselves on a 5-on-3. They just continue to work the puck around. Here's a drive, set up. Hit the glass back in behind the net. Now they're going to let Minot touch it. And with 3:14 remaining in the third period, a 5-on-3 coming here for the Mandan Braves. This is a 5-on-3 for 52 seconds. And you got 2 of the penalty killers in the box here. Jaden Luck along with Jackson Bradley. I'm not sure what happened to Dave Beachel's microphone down there, but if I was a betting man, I would guess that somebody probably spilled something on that thing. Sounds like a bad dream from the penalty box. Puck's taken here by Radke, fires it out of the zone, taken here by the Braves, and it's Jaden Aarons that got it to go across the zone. He worked it across the zone, rather, and it's taken on the far side wall where Tucker Horner works it back up top. Across the blue line they come with it. Puck is taken, fired, stop is made, Conklin. Puck comes back away near to the half wall. On the near side wing, across the blue line for Jaden Aarons again. Sent back across the blue line, taken here by Swankstu, and he's going to launch this one the length of the ice all the way down, where Langang's out of the net to play it. Langang went out to play it there to set it up here for the back end of Jaden Aarons, who carries into the offensive zone. The big man, Maiden Fox, is in. He'll fire that one wide. Puck's taken here by the Magi and trying to clear it out. And doing so for the Magi was Brock Jones again. And we go right back into Minot High territory. Bradley's out of the box, and it's now a 5-on-4 again. Bradley's going to take this one, use the strength, and fire it out to center. Then Jones has it. He's going to skate in with it. Here's Jones, who goes onto his backhand, threw that one up towards the net. Looking for a goal of his own tonight. He's had 4 helpers, according to my count. He's got it inside the blue line here, and Jones worked it in, top of the circle, where it's going to be scrum for in front of the Mandan bench. Scrum continues, 38 seconds remaining here in regulation. 38 seconds on the power play for Mandan with 1:44 remaining in regulation. Jones is out with it. Puck comes back away now here to the Mandan Braves. They carry it into Minot High territory over the blue line. Fox went down, and it comes back now here to Reed Cooper, and Cooper's going to take it and launch this one 200 feet the length of the ice. That should pretty much put a cap on that power play here for the Mandan Braves with 1:23 remaining in the third period. Lux getting set to come out of the box. Comes away now to Bradley. He's going to send this one back in behind the Mandan net. Senior night tonight for the Braves, not going the way that they wanted to. They're going to fall here tonight to Minot High. Their record will fall to 6 wins and 9 losses inside of the conference. 6-12 overall. Minot's going to improve to a record of 8 wins and 3 losses. 2 of those came in the shootout, so they get some points out of it as well. And they're going to improve to 10 wins on the season. 10-7 will be their overall record after tonight's victory here at the Starry on Ice Complex. Puck's taken here and worked back up to the point. Across it comes, touched with a high stick from Esslinger. Now it's sent back in behind the net. And after it here for the Magi is Bradley up on the near side wing. Chip this one up ahead forward, and it comes all the way back into Minot High territory, rolling all the way down, and an icing on the play, and a stop here with 29 seconds remaining in regulation. Face-off will come on Conklin's glove side. A couple youngsters for the Magi. Avery Dixon and Drew Johannes had some ice time there at the end of the hockey game for the Magi. Puck comes back in on Conklin. He'll make the stop. Gans Buckmeyer out for the Magi along with Kelton Esslinger. Brock Matson on the near side wing for the Mandan Braves. In on the draw was Max Miller. Here's a drive coming. That's Esslinger that goes down to block the shot late in the hockey game. Gotta like to see that from Kelton Esslinger here tonight. He goes down and helps the cause for the Magi defensive end. That might solidify part of that nomination for our MVP of the night. Kids got him down. We're at 5, now 4, now 3. Into the offensive zone. One more shot. There's a stop from Noah Conklin out of the zone. The attempt came, but it's 5-1 as a final here tonight. Minot High takes care of Mandan on their home ice. All the goals for the Magi come in the second. The only goal for Mandan came in the first tonight. The Magi get the victory over the Mandan Braves. Let's go to our Shots Crossroads post-game show here tonight. Shots Crossroads, where team buses are always welcome, open 24/7, 365. Shots Crossroads brings you the post-game show here tonight with our friends in Bismarck, Net Planning Team Financial Advisors in Bismarck as well. 5-1 tonight for the Magi. They were good tonight on the road. We'll tell you how they got their 5 and how they held Mandan to 1 in this West Region affair when we come back to the PSP Network.
Hi guys, what can I get you guys today? I don't know what to order. Would you like to hear the story of how I learned what to order?
Whoa, what is that?
That's called a big rig, little lady, and that's the best dead gum meal here at Shots Crossroads.
Don't wait just a gall darn minute, Harry. You know darn well the best thing about shots is breakfast. A 99 is how it's done.
You mean a 109?
No, I don't.
The real pros know that it starts with dessert. No matter what you get, everything begins with a caramel roll.
Hey, little dude. The truth is, there's a lot of right answers on this menu. My favorite is the golden crispy chicken strips and crinkle cut fries. Just listen to your heart, and you can't go wrong. Now go make that order, bud. Oh, hey, kid, whatever you do, don't forget the ranch.
So what you're saying is, as long as I follow my heart, I can't make a wrong choice?
No, kid. The point of the story is order whatever you want.
All right. I'll take a big rig, a 99, a 109, an order of chicken strips with crispy fries, and I'd take a caramel roll to start with, please. Wait, and don't forget the ranch.
Thanks for buying some fruit.
You remember where this goes?
I don't know.
Are you sure it was a clicking and not a zzz, zzz?
I think your quash litter valve's stuck.
Do you even have insurance?
If we soak it, it should be good.
No matter how much you know or don't know about your vehicle, trust the experts at Tires Plus. Real answers from real mechanics.
Inspections are free to ensure your vehicle is always in peak condition.
Thinking service? Think Tires Plus.
Carson, timeout.
Who calls a timeout in this game?
Me, I'm icing the kicker.
Really?
It'll give us more time to talk about First Western Bank and Trust,
Like our convenient online banking.
along with smart trust service options.
We're all about hometown service with bankers that know you and the community.
Okay, go ahead and kick.
I don't believe this.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Mandan scored first 24 seconds into the hockey game tonight. They held a 1-0 lead through one period of play, and then the Magi from Minot High came out in the second and flipped the script. 5 in the second for the Magi, and Minot gets out of here tonight with a 5-1 victory over the Mandan Braves on the PSP Network. Welcome into our Shots Crossroads postgame show here tonight. Shots Crossroads, where team buses are always welcome. Don't forget that in the Magic City. Shots Crossroads brings you the postgame show here tonight. Shots Crossroads, home to the famous number 99. A fantastic menu at Shots Crossroads. Try the ham and cheese balls. Try the banana cream pie. Try it all. It really is that good at Shots Crossroads. They bring you the postgame show here tonight in the Magic City. And, of course, in Bismarck tonight, the Planning Team Financial Advisors brings you the postgame show from down here in Bismarck. Planning Team Financial Advisors, whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. 5-1 the final here tonight. Let's break it down on how this one went inside of WDA action here tonight on the PSP Network. Nick Hulberg, glad to have you aboard for our postgame show brought to you by Shots Crossroads and Planning Team here tonight. Again, it was Mandan that scored first, 25 seconds in, a goal that was scored by the point leader for the Mandan Braves here on senior night coming in, the junior Carter Keelan had 15 coming in. He nets point number 16 early on, right off the opening draw here tonight. The assist went to Matt Hayter. Hayter gets the points. He is up to number 14 now, and Mandan comes out swinging here tonight. Minot did outshoot the Braves, however, in that opening period, 10-6. In the second, Minot High outshot Mandan 15-8, and they unloaded for a handful in that second period of play. First one came at 14-25. It was Jackson Bradley on the power play. The assist went to Jaden Luck, and the Magi tie it up at 1-1. Another power play goal, this one at 6:05 of the period, and it came from Kelton Esslinger. He was assisted by Brock Jones on the play. The assist also went to Jackson Bradley, and Minot had a lead on the second power play goal of the night. And at 4:37, it was Jaden Luck that got one of his own in the hockey game. Swangstu and Jones had the assist on the play, and Minot is off and rolling. They're not done yet, however. This is still in the second. Another power play goal, 2:59 remaining in the period. Kelton Esslinger's got his second of the game, and for Esslinger, that's his 12th point of the year. The assist went to Jones and to Swangstu. And Minot High at that point leads 4-1. They're not done yet. They get one more with 25 seconds remaining in the final opportunity of the period. This was an even strength goal. That last one was a power play. 3 power play goals in the period, by the way. And it's Ben Swangstu with one of his own. Jaden Luck ended up getting the assist, and so did Brock Jones. Some math to do on this. When you look at where the Magi fall now in the points race and who's got the points for them, you can add 4 more to the name Jones here tonight. Jones ends up with 17 points coming out of tonight. He had 13 coming in. Slow start for him, but a great finish tonight. Jones is in our conversation for one of the tops in the game. So is Jaden Luck here tonight. He's going to have a 3-point night. Luck's going to end up with 24 total points in this after this contest here tonight. Esslinger with 2 more. We touched on him. Kelton Esslinger now with 12 points on the year. Swangstu ends up with 1 and 1. You can add 2 more to Swangstu's total. He's got 12 now. And Jackson Bradley up to 15 points with 1 and 1 here tonight. What a showing in the second period for Minot High and for their power play. Total shots on goal, 31-20 in this one, because in the third period, Minot and Mandan each had 6 shots on goal, but nobody scored. Mandan had 3 power play opportunities in the third. They went 0 for 3. Minot had 2 more power plays in the third. They were unable to score in the final period of play here tonight as well. Time for our Jobbers Moving and Storage and Roger Ward Moving and Storage move of the game here tonight. Whether you're moving across town or across the country, use Jobbers Moving and Storage and Roger Ward Moving and Storage as well. Locations in Minot, Bismarck, Aberdeen, and Fargo. They can help you out. RogerWardMovingAndStorage.com or Jobbers Moving and Storage. Again, moving across town or across the country, they can help you with those needs. Well, you look at the second period, and I don't know which one you pick. Bradley's goal wasn't as fancy as the next one from Esslinger. Luck's goal was pretty fancy. That last one from Esslinger was good, but the one to the top shelf for Swangstu from Jones and Luck, I believe, is the one that we're going to go with our Jobbers and Roger Ward Moving and Storage move of the game. That will be the move of the game tonight. It's Ben Swangstu's goal that gives the Magi the 5-1 lead in the second. Roger Ward Moving and Storage, again, moving across town or across the country. It's Jobbers and Roger Ward, same company, different name in the Magic City and down here in the capital city. One more order of business. That will be to name our MVP of the contest here tonight. We'll do that when we come back to the PSP Network and the planning team and Shots Crossroads postgame show tonight here on the PSP Network. How do you like to have that job tonight of picking the top performer in the hockey game? We'll do it when we come back. We'll see how close you think I am. Also, you can tweet at us and let us know who you think it should be. We can tally those votes real quick. I don't want that duty tonight. Too many kids with good nights tonight for the Magi. Nevertheless, 5-1 win for Minot here in Mandan on the PSP Network.
Shots Crossroads, we make 8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden french fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
5-1 final tonight. We're in our post-game show brought to you by Shots Crossroads and Planning Team Financial Services down in Bismarck. Shots Crossroads in the Magic City up in Minot. Time for our Sport Clips MVP of the contest. You can be the MVP at Sport Clips, locations in Minot and Bismarck. Nothing like it. The MVP experience at Sport Clips. Find them in the Magic City and in Bismarck in the capital city. Sport Clips brings you tonight's MVP of the game. And hard to argue with some of the numbers put up tonight, but the guy that stands off the paper is Brock Jones with the point lead out of tonight. 4 points for him tonight. Esslinger had a great game as well. A couple goals for him tonight. Luck had a 3-point night tonight, 2 for Swangstu and for Bradley, but big Brock Jones getting the job done here tonight. He is our MVP of the contest, brought to you by Sport Clips. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this contest. Be the MVP when you go to Sport Clips. Find them online as well, sportclips.com. Well, that will do it tonight from inside of the Starion Complex here in the Cadillac Rink. And Mandan, North Dakota. Minot gets 5 in the second. Mandan scores first in the first, and nobody scores in the third, so we end up in a 5-1 hockey game. Score update from across the region tonight. Dickinson was at Jamestown to take on Matt Stockert's group, 10-0 in favor of the Blue Jays. So Minot and Jamestown still at the top of the list inside of the West region in the WDA standings. That does it for us tonight from here at Mandan. Keep an eye on those standings. It's going to come down to the wire. NDHighSchoolHockey.com to stay up to date with those standings across the board. NDHighSchoolHockey.com. More action tomorrow. Triple header on the PSP Network. High school basketball, Class B action tomorrow. Wilton Wing travels to Central McLean. Todd Dobries will have the call. I'll be in Minot at the Pepsi Rink for Minot High girls hockey. Jamestown comes over to take on the Majets. That's a 5 o'clock puck drop. And then Scott Cattell will have wrestling tomorrow night where the Magi host Dickinson. On Saturday night, we'll have the number 1 team in high school basketball on the air. That's Minot High taking on St. Mary's coming up on Saturday night. We'll have the call for you Saturday afternoon, actually, around 4:15 on Saturday. Big thanks to Jordan Willard for stopping by. Thanks to Leif Matson for his time on the air tonight, and to John Grubb as well. Big thanks to Dave Beachel down in the penalty box for his help here tonight. Thanks to you, the fans, for joining us. Thanks to all those sponsors as well. Nick Hulberg signing off from Mandan here tonight. The final is 5-1. Magicians get another one, 3 in a row for them. 3 straight loss for the Braves. It's going to be interesting as we go down the stretch, however. Until next time, Nick Hulberg signing off. Have a good night, and God bless. The 30-inch Galactic
stick pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag at Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The best part about working at BNC National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Ware attacks. Here's a takeaway by Eagle Staff. Eagle Staff on the open floor rises up. Oh, the one-handed rip by Trayson Eagle Staff.